Yeah. You know what time it is, boys? Time to smoke up that weeda. Smoke the weeda. So what you got to do is 420, everyone. Happy 420. Hell yeah. So what you got to do is you take the weed, put the weed in your mouth, take a flame to the weed itself, you light it, and then the weed goes down into your esophagus. There's a little fun factory right in here. For those who didn't know, this area right here is your fun factory. This is where all the decisions in life were decided, right? Some people are like, oh, it's up here, it's over here in your heart, your brain, whatever. It's not the case. It's right here. Because, like, if you think about it, any decision you make in life is going to be made with your physical capabilities in mind. And this right here, this area right here encompasses like your heart, your lung capacity, your kidneys, all that. So, like, if this area, your fun zone is good to go, you're gonna be able to party more, you're gonna be able to smoke more weed, go beer, fuck longer, etc. So keep your fun zone and have some fucking 420. Let's roll with it. Let's roll. I'm ready to have some damn fun. I am. Cavs are playing at 7 p.m. That's later Eastern. Got plenty of time before that. I'm not really worried about the game. I mean, we're 12-point favorites. Hell yeah. So welcome everybody. Blake, show me your face so I know it's you. And listen, this panel is going to be all weed smokers. All weed smokers. Like, if you don't smoke weed, I'm sorry, today's not your day. It's not.
He had to come out and get the big dog on Joey Day.
And I love some people near and dear to my heart, and they'll never smoke weed. Kim, she'll still never smoke weed. As always, my kids, they never smoke weed. So I'm not going to exclude those people from my life. But for today,
you don't need that negativity.
The champion of champions. If I ever want to become stoner of stoners, Blake, you know, weed Jesus, as I like to call myself, I can't be out there on a stoner day, you know, doing non-weed related activities. So today only is for weed. Easter shit yesterday, this morning, the kids had the egg hunt, the grandkids had their basket, we had some fun. It's time to get some weed. Welcome everybody to Court Table Degenerates. I'm your host, your lovely, beautiful host, Joey Edibles. To my right, your left is Blake TV. Say hi, Blake. What's going on, buddy?
Hi, Blake. What's going on, buddy?
That's what you man.
That's what he told me to say. What's up, brother? I thought about you as soon as I rolled out of bed this morning. I thought you was Easter Jesus. Did you rise from? I
wasn't gonna get up. Originally, I was gonna do like a show at 420, but then I was like, yeah, not that many people will be up because it's like, dude, yesterday is you know, all the people partying because it's the 30th anniversary of the Waco thing, right? No, not Waco. What was the 30th? Oh, it was Oklahoma City bombing.
Oklahoma City, dude. Yeah, man.
Isn't that crazy? You were a guy. How old you must have been in fucking kindergarten? How old was you in Oklahoma City?
95, right?
Yeah, April 95.
I was 10 years young. I was in
5th grade.
5th grade? Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school, and at that point I was already graduating. I mean, you're fucking 6 weeks to go in your senior year, dude. You're done. But I remember because I was doing we were on break, and I was starting this new job. It was my first security guard job. I was working for this place called Whack and Hut. They're still around, I think. But I remember at the orientation room, it was on the TV. Like they had all on CNN, all the Waco stuff was going on. I was like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Hey, dude, fun fact. About 3 days before the Waco incident happened, my dad had to go down there. He had a lady friend in prison in Dallas he was seeing. He drove right by that place. It was crazy, dude.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. U-Haul, for the party starter.
Cheers, U-Haul. CB.
I got more than enough gummies. I ain't enough for the fucking apocalypse, so let's keep this party going, man. You know how we roll.
Ashley asked me last night. She's like, "Do we need to leave milk and cookies out for Joey for tomorrow?"
Right.
I was like, "Hey, maybe we'll just fucking start a tradition doing that shit." You know what I'm saying? So. How's your Cavs doing, buddy? On the playoffs?
Yeah, well, they've been off for a week, so they haven't really played. Okay. But you know, they're playing tonight at 6, 7. Tonight is 7. They're playing the Miami Heat. The Miami Feel My Heat.
Dude, Miami's always sucked. Y'all should have that shit. Are y'all favored?
12.5 point favorites, bro.
Oh shit, man. Dude, I'm still pissed over last night, dude. I should have bet on WrestleMania, dog. I got every one of them damn matches right. It's like,
Hey, well, we got to be real though. I've seen you're not the first person, and once again, you all, thank you for the chat. And for those just joining us, don't know how this works around here. Oh, Lep is doing it. Yeah. So every $4.20 or $5 super chat, you'd give your boy Joey Edibles. I do a gummy, and if you do like $80 or whatever, I do that many according to each $5 increment. So, oh yeah,
shout out to you, Lip. You saved my ass last night. Thank you.
But listen, Blakers. You're not the first person to say they predicted it right, and I will say this because Kim said it, and my buddy
I even saw the end.
Yeah, pretty easy predictions on a lot of the thing. I mean, a lot of it was kind of easy to see.
Yeah.
Would you say that? No, like the Heyman thing. The Heyman thing with Rollins is quite. You can see that from a mile away. I think.
Saw it coming a mile away. Called it a week ago. Very simple. And then tonight, I've never been a giant Cena guy, but Cena's going to walk out with that title tonight.
I want Cody to win. I think.
Cody.
I don't know. Like I was telling from the wrestling show the other day when we was doing it. I'm wrestling adjacent now. I watch nearly as much wrestling as Kim does, but I want if they want people like me to pay attention, they got to give Cody his time, bro. Right? Give Cody his moment.
Well, here's the deal, brother.
Top of John Cena. Imagine Cody Rhodes comes out there, bro, fucking 65,000 strong.
Here's two things
in front of everybody, bro.
Here's two things you got to remember, brother. Number one, the last two times some guys have been in the ring, Cody's left John laying. That will not happen a third time. This is, And second of all, he won the title last year at WrestleMania. He's had a hell of a year run with the title, man. I think he's getting a little boring. You can only pull for the underdog so long. You know what I mean? I mean, that's why, no offense, but you should understand this. This is why everybody really don't feel sympathy for Cleveland anymore. I mean, yeah, I'm glad y'all came back and beat the Warriors. I'm glad LeBron got y'all a title and shit, but y'all, you can't be the underdog anymore.
Right.
You know?
Well, the number
how many times is Rocky Balboa going to be the fucking underdog? You know what I mean? He just.
If you look at Rocky, I mean, they started. I mean, after Rocky 2, it was pretty much Rocky 3 because you need to get the Flight Clubber Lang, Mr. T. But after that, well, I mean, then they just kept making up opponents. I mean, I guess
exactly, man, exactly, brother. I mean, it's just the same thing with Cody. I mean, yeah, you've had a good run. You made a shitload of money. Good for you. Let John win it the 17th time. Ric Flair is supposed to be there tonight. I mean,
I think that's your boy Triple H. I think he's not like McMahon. I think he does the things the fans want more than what, because McMahon would do shit just out of spite and it really pisses people off.
Oh yeah, brother.
So I think Cody will figure out a way. I remember Kyrie Irving, U-Haul used to live literally not even a mile down the street. If you go down this way and take a right down Walter and take a left on Morningstone, he was right there in the corner, about 1.02 some shit miles away down back in the day.
Damn, brother.
This is what he lived in Cleveland. He bought the house for Booby Gibson with the shirt I'm wearing today, actually, which is funny. This jersey, this shirt's 15 years old. I didn't wear it. I mean, I bought it back in 09, but I haven't worn it. I wear it sporadically. I got so many shirts. I get, my shirts from 20 years ago are still fresh.
Yeah. Hey, man, shit. It's good to be the king, brother. I threw on my Taco Fall jersey the other day thinking about you. I was like, hell yeah. Now, I don't look at it, but you know what I'm saying? Still.
I've seen some people say that too, Lap, like a disqualification, what's his name comes in and helps out Cena,
I just don't see that happening. If this is the last show of the night, you want to leave. See, this is what you got to ask yourself. They normally let everybody go home happy. You save the big fun moment. You leave the fans going home happy. That makes them want to come back next year, right? Are you really going to pull the trigger with Cena? This is his last one, his last run. I don't know. If I was betting, I'm betting everything I got on John tonight. But we'll see. I may watch the basketball game instead, man. Hell, I ain't watched no hoops in a couple of months. Who's Kyrie playing for now?
Kyrie's on the Dallas Mavericks, who are eliminated.
Oh, boy, man. Talk about a shit sandwich with that shit. What the fuck happened with the Luka deal, man?
Well, I mean, what the conspiracy theory, you're a big conspiracy guy. The guy who owns the team wants to, because it's not Mark Cuban, remember? Like Mark Cuban gave up controlling interest a while back. Right. He wants to gambling legal in Texas, and supposedly, you know, he's going to threaten to move the team if they don't get his gambling in Texas. And with Luka's contract in the books, it was a lot harder to sell the team. So now they're going to threaten to move the team unless he gets his legal gambling in there. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. We'll see.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you straight up, brother. I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That may be the most one-sided, fucking craziest trade ever. The only one that compares is when Dallas traded Herschel Walker for all them damn picks back in the day, and Jimmy just didn't sign the guys, and then he got first and second round picks with, and that's how we started our dynasty.
Yeah.
What is the next big show we're seeing would defend the belt, and who would be? They got a pay-per-view coming up here in about 2 weeks called Backlash, but Cena's still on the set of a movie right now. It's I don't know. I would like to see the odds right now.
The odds on the WrestleMania, we could see. Let's see if they.
Yeah, odds on WrestleMania.
Yeah, just great odds. Cena, Rhodes.
Here we go. Oh, Cena, shit. About to load me up.
Cena's minus 200. Cody Rhodes is plus 150. Okay, that's about right.
Yeah, that's
so that means if you want to do win $100, you bet 200 for Cena.
Right, for Cena. Right. And what if you think Cody's going to do it? If you bet 100, you get what?
If you bet 100, you get 150.
150. Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad. I mean, I don't know. I know that's. I don't. That's just what I from the online.
Yeah.
I know there's a thing somewhere that says some places you can't bet on predetermined things.
Right.
So I'm not sure if betting on wrestling is legal here in the States. It might be like a UK sports book and offshore or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% on that.
Wrestling's not predetermined. It's 100% real, brother.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Sammy.
Sammy?
I don't want to, man, Sammy's got some, he's been a legend the past couple weeks.
Oh,
he is a.
Because I am a lime boy. I love a lime.
So in honor of that, I got all these limes for the lime boy. The lime boy.
My lime boy.
But there's plenty other videos of Sammy. Sammy, come on up. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna. Now that I think about it, man, it's not cool to the UK and Aussie people. If you guys want to come up and you're from a non-weed legal area and you can't smoke, definitely come up. But I know most use.
I'm from a non-weed legal place.
Yeah, if you're weed adjacent or you're able to get weed, I expect that right. Come on, I know we this isn't our first stream, bro. We've been doing this for a minute.
No shit, brother. I'm just honored to be a part of it, man. I went back the other day about a week or two ago, and I actually cram watched the first 5 episodes of you guys. And I just had such a fucking blast. And it was like, dude, that was like another life ago. The entire everything has changed, and you have just taken it and grabbed it by the balls. And dude, you have fucking been so successful with your channel. And I'm proud of you, man. I'm dead serious. That interview you did the other day, I still got to go back and watch it. We just been having a lot of shit. I was supposed to play music last night with the boys, and Ashley's granny got sick. She's in the hospital, so she took off up there. And this is what I'm doing today, brother. So I don't know.
Mr. Doof, welcome to the show, kind sir.
Dude, what's up, brother? How are you, boss man?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you got an exemption. There's an exemptions in there. There's ways to do it. Yeah. Regardless, though,
Dude, if you don't need to smoke weed, you're too cool for it.
Smoke weed now because you never know when people are like, oh, weed's gonna be legal forever. You never know now. They can make it illegal or whatever the fuck it is. So
hey, Prohibition ended. Prohibition, I'll show everybody in the States over here something. Just because you don't want it around, people who do want to drink and shit are going to find ways to drink. It's just like with smoking weed. People don't give a fuck if it's a weed legal state or not. If I want to get high, I'm going to get baked.
100%. Basically, the too long don't read of that ethos is like this, man. If you got something that makes people feel good, right, and it doesn't cause that much harm to society, if most people know how to use it the right way, people are going to find a way to use it no matter how legal or illegal you make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, are there problems with people and booze? Sure. I've had problems with booze. Usually have problems with booze. Everybody in the field had problems with booze at one point. But you learn from and occasionally maybe you get some booze and you enjoy it. Who knows? But the point being, just because Me
That's
and you
where
didn't
I'm
know
at.
how to use the booze correctly. Doesn't mean people out there, most people do know how to use booze correctly. They have one or two and that's it. They one or two
Right.
drinks every 3 months, sometimes some of these people. So if they go out and have a good time, you know, it's out there. So it makes them feel good. It's it's always gonna be like that. People will find a way. They will.
They will, brother. I mean, we was just talking about the 30-year thing. Everybody wants to ban guns and ban bullets and shit. That man blew up a hospital and not one fucking bullet was shot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah, welcome to the party, Kiefer. It's just how it goes around here. Shit happens. They go, yeah, well, I mean, it depends. It depends. You never know, man. If they make it legally fair, it's a different world out there now. It's just a different world today. Texas Constitution prohibits gambling. Yeah, that's true. They could move the team. Move the team. That's a good comparison here.
Dude, that's fucking insane, man. I thought, well, wait a minute. So there's already no sales tax in Texas, right?
No, that's no property tax. They do have a sales tax. But what Kiefer says right here is very true. Yeah, don't just because somebody did something before doesn't mean that the other person can't do it. Like it's like the person who used to smoke cigarettes going around bitching about people smoking. No.
Can't do that shit.
Right. Just because you didn't use it doesn't mean you got to burn the fucking thing down.
Can't
Exactly. Thank you.
have your cake and eat it too, man. No, not on this
Right.
platform.
There should be no. There should like Larry Sharp said. Whatever the law is about fucking laws about onions. That's the same laws should be about weed. You know, honestly, it should be like a booze too. Really, and there's no reason to.
Oh, shit, man. Alcohol's the number one carcinogen in the world. This is the number two. They're both legal.
Cigarettes are the worst. I mean,
They're
they
both
should not.
legal. Yeah.
But I mean, if you make stuff that people are addicted to in life or death situations illegal, people will find a way to supply it to people, and because it's a life or death thing.
Exactly.
People might say, like, cigarettes isn't life or death, the booze isn't life or death. Tell somebody who's been smoking for 30 years, 2 packs a day.
Yeah.
They'll find a fuck way to smoke cigarettes, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Tell me about it, brother. I've tried quitting. I can't. I've tried the gum. I even tried letting this motherfucker hypnotize me one time, see if it would work, because I've had people say it works. I mean, who the hell am I to say anything? It don't work for me. They say it's easier to get off fucking heroin than it is nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and for all you non-smokers and everything, coffee is a major drug. So it's a stimulant, folks.
Hey, Kiefer, I quit. I can't remember. Whatever I had the doc on, Dr. Sunil Dand, I had him on and I asked him about McDonald's. I mean, I know McDonald's, whatever. But I haven't had McDonald's in a minute. It feels a lot better. My blood pressure's back to where it should be and everything else. So it's baller, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, Keith, good for you, buddy.
Nikki, happy 420, beautiful Nikki. What's poppin'?
Hey, what's up, sugar? How are you?
Blue in the building.
Happy Joey Day.
You're hooked on avocados. Is that what that is? That avocado emoji?
I think it's coffee.
I can avocado emoji. Avocado is weird. I don't know. Nikki, my daughter. She likes avocado toast, and it's serviceable. But like, there's so many things that are better than avocado, in my opinion. Like, if I'm going to get a fat, if I'm eating a fat, that's what all avocado is a healthy fat kind of, right? I'm going to get me a bacon. I'm going to get me a beef.
That's basically how I understand it, brother. I don't know.
But I'm not going to hate.
Personally, I think life's too damn short to enjoy avocados.
Well, I mean, avocados are expensive. They're not cheap, dude. It's just not cheap.
Hey, shit, so is coffee and eggs. But they're way more useful to me than avocados. I'm just not an avocado guy, Every time I hear avocados, the only thing I hear is that damn song, Avocados from Mexico.
Oh,
you ever heard that shit?
One in the commercials, shit, right?
Yeah, that shit. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, if you guys can find a way to pilfer beer into the great land of Australia, man, you guys need some relief. Because it's crazy out there.
It's just the truth, man. People are going to do what the fuck they're going to do, And it just, you have to accept it. You have to be more open-minded, man. That's the one thing I can't stand about this place I live at, dude. They didn't want a dispensary here. They are perfectly fine with these people being ate up on opioid addictions and benzos and shit like this, They're fine.
Avocado addictions. We welcome El Doof to the show. What's up, buddy?
A benzo. What up, Doof?
We've got all those injections and shit coming into the UK now.
So that's what you're doing. You're injecting steroids or what?
It's all those fucking fat jabs and everything. Fucking. But I don't fucking need them. I'm a fucking skinny rake.
Doof, how's everything going, buddy? You looking good, brother.
I'm very skinny.
Hey, man, I used to be very fat.
I used to be a little boy.
He's got the voice of an angel, I swear.
An angel that never made it to like still.
Yeah. Also known as a demon, but
I was about to say keep it going.
yeah,
All right, keep going a little bit further south down on the Mr. B there, right? People today are new to Josie, judgmental. I missed when I was a kid. Yes, I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends where you're at. I think with social media, a lot of stuff that we didn't realize before is out there now. And so it's like a lot of stuff that we, didn't realize, is out there.
Hey.
But like a lot of people too, man, they troll and people think it's like an ethos, and it's not. It's just people want people to, get a rise out of it.
Am I the only person thankful that none of the shit I did at 20 years old was recorded on a cell phone? Because, man, I'd be in some shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad that shit wasn't recorded back then. No.
New York City, half my people age and friend. Yeah, New York City was wild, dude. Because like when I would spend a lot of time just go walking down because we stayed at me and Nikki went there for vacation in 2021, and I would just walk down to the street and smoke blunts. Just spend a lot of time just looking at people.
Right.
And there is the average height of the New York City people is very tall. I will say that, but like there's so many, and this is a weird thing to say, but like Asians, and that's a weird. And fucking I say Asians, gamers are gonna come out of nowhere. But Asians and gay people, there's so many in New York City. Like, and not that there's not Asians and gays everywhere, but like a lot more in New York City.
You just see their big tall asses in New York.
Right. Totally different than it.
Shout out to all you big, tall New York MFers. So, hey, I've never been to New York City. I don't want to go
You
personally.
like New York, and people hate on New York. New York's a fabulous town, man. I don't know why people hate on that shit. It's because they're idiots, I guess. I don't know. It's not. I mean, I'm not saying pack your bags up and live there, but I mean, for just visiting and having some fun, it's good. It's a fabulous place. You guys have some money. I mean, it's not a cheap vacation, but I'd fuck with it.
I can imagine how much beer costs up there. Damn.
Fuck, me and Nikki went out to eat. We didn't even drink. Nikki doesn't drink. I don't drink, and it was a steakhouse, like one of those places they just walk around with meat and they carve it and they give it to you.
Oh yeah,
well into the $150 range.
Motherfucker.
That shit wasn't cheap.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. I mean, that's any. If you live in any city, it's a fucking trip for you young guys out there. If you guys want pussy soup, go to any big city and get one of those condos. So
I like Keith, man. Keith said pussy's good, but it's expensive as fuck though.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, you gotta make a lot of money.
Oh, it's about time you Americans started fucking paying more for your fucking beer and more for things.
Don't
It
make
really
us,
is. We fucking don't pay nothing for anything.
Don't
We
make
gotta
us
pay that
put-
much. Okay.
hey, don't make us put a tariff on you right now, dude. We'll tariff the fuck out of you right now, dude. Give me that joint. Give me that damn joint you got. I don't want
Here you go. Here you go. Whee.
give it to me. Fuck.
I
Shit.
was actually passing it up then. I was just like fucking. I was actually half expecting you to be able to grab it.
I've always wanted to do a show like that one time. Just everybody be in there and be like, "Yo, here it is," and I'll like drop it. And you'll like catch it from your screen, and damn, here it is. We'll just all have free have a joint, figure out how to fucking do it.
Yeah,
Sammy,
yeah.
Sammy, you're crazy. buddy.
What we're waiting on, bro. is-
Sammy's the only person I know who's ever admitted he wants to move to Cleveland. That's different.
No, I mean, if you paid the taxes on beer, welcome, Dorito. If you paid the taxes on beer, Sammy did. I mean, because Sammy likes drinking beer,
Right.
obviously, dude. You'd be crying the same thing. I mean, imagine what you pay in Arkansas. I'm probably guessing it's probably 3-4 times what you pay for beer is what he paid. It's crazy, dude. It's just ridiculous.
The craziest shit that in Arkansas, brother, is the sales tax on cigarettes here. Our sales tax is 173%. The next state is like 8.
Well, what is a pack? Say you want to buy a pack of Newports. What does it cost?
What's it like in California?
It's probably more in there, but if you get,
I don't know. It's called surviving, paying your motherfucking bills. I don't know.
Try not to step into wildfires. They're about $10 a pack here. But if you take that and you divide it by the 173, you're looking at like $6 fucking in tax for real, and it's just fucking insane. And the next state's like 8, Kentucky. I mean, why is our shit so expensive? You know?
Brother Dave, happy 420, sir. Happy 420, Mr. Dave. Happy 420, bro. Oh, we have a live, ladies and gentlemen, we have a live look. Funky Uncle John is telling us his plan for today.
So yeah, I mean, I don't got too much going on today.
That's good. That's good.
Good for you, Funky.
Hey.
What up, Lep?
Get my peaches from Georgia and my gay guys from Frisco. Hell yeah. I feel it. The onions, too. The Vandalia onions. Or is that, as I say, or maybe it's Vandalia. I don't know how to say the word, but those big ass onions that come from Georgia, too, I think.
I have
Dude,
no idea.
we get these red onions from like towards the up north. Fucking best red onions I've ever had, bro.
Tell you what, I've eaten 1 or 2 of them, brother. They're
Awesome.
fire. They are fire, dude. Holy shit. Me and Dorito agreed on something. Oh my God, brother. Hell. It really is a magical day. Allie, what's up, baby? How you doing, sugar? I like how she says, hi,
I'm
Joey,
not
hi, Blake, hi, Doofalicious.
Not
Ooh,
grudgy at all, boy.
Fuck's sake.
yeah, man.
Oh, lovely Allie. How you doing today?
I think,
That's
she, I think she said you're delicious. in the weird
And then
way.
there's the lovely Brittany. How you doing today, sweetheart? Yeah, standard rules are in effect, guys. I don't know if them guys have gummies to do with me, but we got gummies to go. It's 420. Let's get high. Let's
I
get high.
gotta go
as
do the
hell.
Easter egg hunt real quick. I'll be back.
All right, I did that earlier with my kids. They loved it. It was cool because Nikki, it made me happy, dude. Because Nikki's like gonna be 16 here in a couple days, and she got all happy when she did it. And her crown for her party came too. She ordered a little tiara off of Amazon, and that came. So she was it was boss, man. She liked it. Man.
You a good dad, brother. I give you that.
Hey, just show up, bro. I mean, I'm smoking weed in the garage, but yeah, I do. I try, man. I mean, I don't really think of it as good. There's no real parenting. Is just parenting. What you're supposed to do. So it's like you can't really try to think of. I mean, I'm not gonna not take a compliment. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm not gonna judge myself or beat myself up if something goes wrong this day. It shit happens. You're human. You know what I mean? It's if your kids,
Dude,
it's obvious when your kids interact with people. You know, that's
For-
usually a reflection of you. And
for a
if you
couple of
your
years-
kids are so polite, you know, then that looks good to me. So, but I'm not going to be whiz in the building. What's up?
a couple of things, man. Just it's always been whoa. Damn, B Wiz, what's up, brother? Shit, long time no see, dude. She said sorry, Doof. But I still think she's talking about how you was delicious. She added Doof and Doof. I don't know. Fuck.
Right. Like this.
Jeez. Yeah.
Oh, it's better than getting past motherfucker.
I thought that was the stupidest shit you had ever done, Joey. And then you kept playing it and playing it and playing it. And I swear you like flipped something in my brain. Now every time I see that shit, I laugh. It's like, what the fuck?
So check that out, Blakers. $2 to $3 for each cigarette in Australia right now. Each one. Each cigarette. Now
I don't
you
know.
can.
I don't know where you're getting your cigarettes from, brother, but you're getting
All
fucked.
So let's do this math. Let's put the baseline. Okay.
Let's say they're $3 a cigarette. There's 20
So
cigarettes.
let's do the bare minimum of $2 a cigarette, right?
Okay.
And up by Paul Wright Lawns up in Buffalo at the Indian reservation, they had a carton for $9. That's 200 cigarettes. So let's do how much per cigarette more it is down there, just bare minimum. So you
Okay.
got $2 per cigarette.
There's
What's
20.
2 times 200 is what? 4,000?
400. No, no. Two times 200 is 400.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
20 cigarettes in a
400.
pack. There's 20 cigarettes in a pack. $2.
Yeah, I got 400 divided by 9.
Okay, so if it's 2,
45 times, but 44 and a half times more
yes,
per cigarette. If you take the cheapest
somewhere in that neighborhood.
cigarette in Australia and the cheapest cigarette in the United States, at least from what our experience is, and you combine them, it's 45 and a half times more expensive in Australia for cigarettes.
Damn, Sammy. So you're telling me that cigarettes down there are $40 to $60 a pack?
Jeez.
There's 20 in each pack, And if they're $2 a piece, it's 40. That's 40 fucking dollars.
We'd have to convert. So let's even say let's convert. I mean, what is it like $1.50? Let's say even it's double 2 for $1 Australian dollars for American dollars. You're still talking 20 times more. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Fuck.
yeah, dude.
Man, Stammy, we feel it for you, buddy. We should. I mean, we got to find a
Oh,
way. To
shit.
cigarettes,
Maybe,
right?
maybe we do need to get Sam to Cleveland.
If we had a suit made of tobacco or made of cigarettes and just
Um,
wore it over there, it'd have to be a suit made of it. You know,
Oh,
you probably get some money.
That's
Pay for itself. The one,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
Carolina
Jerry,
pay for itself.
Joey, when I signed up to this channel, I thought there was going to be no maths involved.
Well, I mean, it's
Joke's on you, motherfucker.
right. It's math adjacent, maybe. I mean, you got to do some math. Like when you're buying weed, you got to know how much weed you're buying, right? Like an eighth or.
I bet you it's money
Yeah.
to stem. I bet you it's against the law. Of
It's
sense.
math to better your life. It's not math to make your life miserable. So check it, dude. If it's like if you're taking math and the math is making you conversate better with your friends, you're talking to friends, that's good math. If you're taking math and it's for a test and the results of the test is determining your future, that's bad math. So we're on a good math, bad math. We're in good math here, right? Okay, now we're on the same page. That's awesome, man. So we're all in the good math.
I don't know.
I'm just going to put my 2 thumbs up in the air and go, yes.
Hey,
Notice
he said-
Dorito's like, fuck.
he
They're
said,
talking about math. I'm not going to be around for that. As soon as we start talking about anything else, he'll be back. Watch.
Man, he dodged out quickly.
Shredder's completely right on that. When you buy generic cigarettes, that's the only difference. Trust me. I've been in the business 20 fucking years of my life. Trust me. The
No,
only
I
difference-
sell vapes for about $20. I buy them about $6 up in Michigan. I sell them for 20 here. Now that's the
Hey.
I don't know about I have no clue what.
You Americans have rolling tobacco.
Yeah, you can buy it. It's usually way cheaper if you buy it like that, but it's not to the point where I mean, cigarettes aren't that expensive because you can still get a pack of like Newports are right around 10, 11 bucks, 12 bucks, something like that. And you can still get
Arizona's
the
16.
cheapest cigarette is usually like 6-ish, 6.5 for a pack of cigarettes. So you can still get them decently cheap to where people don't roll it yet, I say. But like when I was talking about those ones up in Michigan, those prices are unheard of. I mean, they're just taking loose tobacco and rolling it. But that's how much it costs. I mean, you're not gonna find a carton of cigarettes at a store for about less than $40 usually. So that $9 example I was giving is just on the thing. But you can go up there. I know people go up there and buy 10 cartons of cigarettes, bring it back. You're good to go. But that's so much smoking though. Like, it seems like smoking is one of the things people always trying to
Is
quit.
it not illegal up there?
What's that?
It's illegal in Arkansas. Like go buy if let's say I go to Oklahoma and buy fucking 10 cartons of Newports and save $200, $300 because they're cheap up there, and I come back here, you can get in major trouble in Arkansas.
Technically, it's illegal, but I mean, I pull people over.
That would be
Whether or not-
weird.
Whether or not they can be bothered to do the paperwork.
Right. And also, too, have you ever been pulled over and like, hey, do you have any tobacco you've been smoking?
I was about to say that'd be fucking weird. Can you imagine getting pulled over and be like, "Sir, you got the receipt for them cartons?"
Well,
I know.
the key to not getting pulled over, the key to not getting busted with anything when you're getting pulled over is to not carry cash. Just don't.
No,
And I know people hate hearing that because people don't carry cash. Don't carry large amounts of cash because, if you got, they call it civil forfeiture. They've done so many documentaries on it, but basically it's the feds and whatever law enforcement, they can just take whatever they want because they assumed it was going to be used to buy something illegal. So, for example, say Blake's aunt dies and gives him $9,500 and he's driving from there to Memphis with $9,500 cash. And he's going to go buy a 2018 Harley Goldwing or whatever, and he gets pulled over. And he's like, I'm going this to go buy a car, and they're like, yeah, whatever, buddy. And then they just take his cash because they're assuming he's buying drugs. That kind of thing is civil forfeightture. They can do that too. It's legal everywhere.
and I bet you money they would do that to my bald headed ass too.
Oh, you'd be the first one they busted, bro.
Dude, they know shit. Hell,
Like you carry 50 cents on you and go into the shop, man. You're gonna get fucking robbed. You're gonna get robbed.
I forgot to ask Dave's Hooters question. Sorry, it says, Dave's, do you have a poll about Hooters, will you? Would you go to Hooters to food in the Emble Park? It's the Hooters. There's not many left. There's not, and it's not. It's because it's like to work at a Hooters. I've never worked at Hooters, but I can imagine for the women who work there, it's kind of fucking degrading, humiliating type deal. I mean, it's like you got these jackasses. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want to
And
say
the cooks in the back are miserable as fuck because they're not
yeah,
getting
yeah, it's the fucking guy at the felony.
yeah, they're not getting tipped because all the girls with the cute tits are getting all the money. So
Right.
yeah, I think it's a lose-lose situation.
Right. That's why I say it's like not having.
However, I have been to one Hooters, and I must admit I had a hoot. It was cool.
Yeah, the last one I had I was at was the one in Cincinnati, or the one in Kentucky. I'll cross the border for Cincinnati. It was 4 years ago, and that place was. I've told that story before, but that was horribly mismanaged. And I mean, it's I don't know, whatever. I mean, if they bring it back, no sweat off my balls. I have enough access to titties in my life to where I don't even need to worry about it. So,
Hey Sam, how are you, sugar? Gamer, what's up, Bo? Hell, man, all this.
I'll tell you what, though, what the type it is, the type of fucking smoke some goddamn weed. So light it up if you got it. Spark that shit. Put that weed in your mouth. Fucking put the flame to the weed and spark it. I did a demonstration earlier. Many of the guys on the panel could give a different demonstration. I mean, the first thing in smoke weed, you got to get some weed. You got to get access to it. You got to figure that part out. You know, that's the hardest part usually.
Hopefully, you can go to a dispensary and you ain't got to go down to the down that way. So
right. If you go to the,
what you got there, brother?
he's got the Curaleaf lavender cake. Okay, nice.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
I gotta go get some more because I gotta. So for some of us, they just gotta walk over there because I got a bunch of Pureos over there. So hold on.
It's good to be the king. Happy Joey Day. This, you know how we had Blake Week? This ought to be Joey Day. He's a
go live with 420, bro. It is what it is. I'm the
I
fucking.
swear to God, he's the first person I thought of when I woke up this morning. Weird.
All right, we got these infused ones. I'm gonna smoke one of these fucking things. Let's see what this one is. This is Citrus Dreams.
It sounds delicious, man.
38.33 total cannabinoids. So let's try this fucking thing. There's the pop. There's the justness. It smells like citrus. There's notes of lavender. There's bebelus. See, that's why I don't fucking review the fucking shit. Just smoke it. Beer guys, take a hit for this. Be funny. Nobody cares about the taste of the beer. They want to see you be funny. So be funny. Pull your nose out.
What's the percentage?
I'll tell you what you need to do. If you're a beer reviewer and your views are plummeting a little bit, take a pair of pliers on your next stream and pull your nose hairs out one at a time on the stream. And then you'll make yourself laugh and it'll be funny.
Fuck it.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Your own ass. Oh, what's up, brother?
Good weed. I even still have a weed lit. I should probably smoke this weed first before I smoke the next one.
I got kicked off a beer show one time because I didn't do all the lacing and shit. And I was like, man, I don't give a damn what this thing looks like in the glass. I'm ready to drink this shit and get a fucking buzz. I can't do it. I think I had the greatest beer review in the history of beer reviews for my channel.
There was a guy, comic once, I remember, he's like, I went to a wine tasting and these guys were like, talking about this stuff. They're like, this wine is sassy yet pretentious. I'm like, I'm sitting here like, it's crappy yet free and drinking it.
Dude, you're supposed to spit the shit back out from what I understand, but then they say it costs like $100 a ticket to get there. And I'm thinking, who in the fuck spends $100 to get into a wine tasting convention just to see the lacings, taste it, and spit it the fuck out and walk out with no buzz? I mean, damn, ain't that the point of giving them $100 at the door? All day long. I mean,
hey, they had a class at Kent State called Environment of Wineries was the name of the class. It was like an elective. You basically just a wine taster. You go to these different things, and my cousin took it. She said they get you fucking drunk. She's
I bet they do.
I'll take the classes to fucking see what's up with. Yeah, so if you're out there, oh shit. Thanks for the lovely Freddie dropping it. Listen, if you're out there and you want to meet some college age women, here's how you do it. You enroll in the college and you take the winery tasting class and you just fucking make the natural part happen, bro.
And you make some banging ass shit.
Today's gummy sponsors are the Nom Noms. I didn't make the company name, so laugh at it. It's a hybrid, the Johnny Apple THC infused gummies. They're beautiful. From the Nom Noms company. You make it sound like it's it's fucking toddler food and shit.
Hey man, maybe that's what it makes your tongue do after about an hour. You just really get good fucked up. Oh.
Superman. No, it's what? No, Cookie Monster. Nom. You ever know anything to anybody who's what is the stereotype with the fucking Cookie Monster and the rehab shit? That it seems so true.
Yeah, they like hold out a cookie and he's like, no, I don't want it.
Like all the chicks in the rehab place, all with the Cookie Monster hat or whatever. You ever see that? It's great.
Yeah. funny as shit. They had to tackle him and like sedate him and shit. They're holding him down. He's just clawing for these fucking cookies. It was great, you know. I ain't thought about that shit in years, Joey.
What's up, Dorito? How you feeling today, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine, bro.
Look
It's
at this.
good, man. It's good. You're quiet today. You okay? It's still early over there too. It's only like 10 o'clock.
It's only nine.
Oh no, everything's great here. It just
Everything is funky dandy. Now listen, guys, that movie too was pretty good. That Minecraft movie. If you like movies and you want to go see it, I'll recommend it.
they
I mean,
went.
if you don't like movies, then don't go see it. But I thought it was pretty good. It was a good movie.
There's some keyword triggering I heard in that thing for kids, and so I was concerned about it. Told the wife to check it out. I guess there was something about some name they say, and the kids just all start mine.
I wasn't the one lady who plays Stifler's mom. She was in there as it was great. She started dating one of the villagers and shit. It was kind of funny, man. It was really. They make it good for adults.
Does she look the same?
Yeah, exactly the same. She puts on the
Hey,
same
hold on.
makeup.
Let me ask my kids what that one word was.
Lava chicken. Yeah, the one lava chick was kind of traumatic because they bring down the live chicken and then they just dump the lava on it and then it turns into the food.
Cheers, Funky Uncle John. Cheers, Uncle BC. Damn, boy, all the OGs are here today.
Right, we got a lot of hotties in it, or a lot of pimps and players and beautiful ladies in the chat today,
Fucking
bro.
Joey Day.
Right, everybody comes around for lime. We got the lime fresh,
You
the
put the
lime.
lime in the coconut.
Okay. It's two words: chicken jockey and I am Steve. I guess those two were just setting kids off. Certain.
I know I'm offended as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
I have no idea what any of that means.
I don't know, but my son, they did say that they like when they said lava chicken, all the kids were like lava chicken, lava chicken, lava chicken. And then when they said the something Steve or whatever, kids were
Damn, let's put lava chicken on a shirt, Joey. Let's sell the fuck out
Yeah.
of these lava chickens.
I'm pretty sure they're already doing that. You know.
Yeah.
no.
If they
Yeah,
ain't, if
I
they ain't,
guess it's just the kids go a little, even at school and stuff, they say it and then just start going, mine, all over the place, you know?
Well,
Not
that's-
saying mine, but
well, that's nice to know that the next generation's really
see
got
that,
their shit together.
Wait, what happened? Oh, you want to see the picture again? Hold on. That's just an overlay I got.
okay, good. I was going to say, I need another new sweater.
You look like Raven from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
Death to your might. Fuck yeah. That's cool as shit, dude.
Yes, they were throwing popcorn. That's what I heard. It was like, just trigger them. Yeah, we're good, Joey. We're good.
It's good that the kids have got something to concentrate on.
Well, I guess my kids, they just were like looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I went there with. Well, it was just me and Jimmy were the only ones in the theater.
That's
Like,
what I would have done too. What
there's probably I don't know how many seats are there. These theaters are smaller than they used to be, but there's probably about 30, 40 seats in there. Maybe we were the only ones up in that bitch. So I don't know. They got me wondering, like, if nobody watches the
name
movie,
is
do they still play it, or do they just not even shut it down? You know, what's the deal?
I do remember that. My name is Steve.
You didn't start screaming lava chicken at the top of your lungs, did you, Joey?
No, we just sat there and watched the movie. I didn't know.
No, chicken jockey. Jockey chicken or something like that. Chicken jockeys was also another one.
Guys, I quit being cool 20 years ago.
What did you
Where was I when you were considered cool? Where was me, Doof, and Dorito when you were considered cool? Where were we?
Correctional facility, mental place.
Yeah, we probably were locked up.
Probably.
Yeah, they're definitely locked up.
Yeah.
You talk about chicken in China, the Chinese chicken. I heard if you have a drumstick and your brain starts licking, then you go watch X-Files with the lights on. Right. I hope the smoke is this one, like Harrison Ford being frantic. Oh, I love that fucking song, right? All the Canadians know what I'm talking about. Because Blake, here's a little known fact. Listen to this. Every Canadian, if there's a Canadian band, they know every song by that Canadian band. Because there's like a thing up in Canada to where so many percentage of shit on the radio has to be Canadian bands, et cetera, et cetera. So like guys like Justin Bieber and Rush and what all them Canadian bands, fucking Sum 41, whatever, they're so known in Canada. Like completely.
Sum 41 are no more. So Sum 41 have split up now.
Yeah, I
think-
seen that. They're done now. That sucks, but life goes on, I guess.
Yeah.
Have a great day,
All
Alex.
right, see
Bye,
you,
Allie. Have a
Allie,
good
baby.
day.
Take it easy out there. Be safe out there.
Allie freaking she rocks, dude.
She
I
does.
like Allie.
Happy Easter, sugar.
BC knows what I'm talking about. BC knows about the Canadian thing there.
How the hell are you, Uncle BC? Hope you're doing good, boss. Ugh. All right, I've got to go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, get that coffee, get you another weed, a beer, whatever you're doing, and let's have some fun, buddy.
John Deere
I
is
don't
leaving
smoke
the
a bowl
US.
and a half.
Hold on here. Whoa, that's a big one. What?
What the fuck was that?
There's the let me pull up dude for big here. We got the nug coming in hot from fucking Ooster. Let's take a look. Ooh, I like the color on that. I like the color.
Okay, John Deere they're not leaving the country.
Yeah, boy.
They're expanding their presence to China, and they're expanding their facilities in Mexico as well. So they're still going to be here, but they're building up their companies in other countries. That tripped me out.
Well, I mean, in my
A new
opinion,
manufacturing plant in Tianjin.
well, the thing about plants is with regulations and shit here in the States, it takes so long to get shit up. So like it's not like we got these plants on standby ready to, turn on as soon as China shuts down. There's brick and mortar stuff they got to do. There's shovel stuff they got to do, move dirt, infrastructure. It's a long thing. And with the off again, on again thing with the tariffs, it's gonna be, I guarantee you what's gonna happen is it's gonna be right back where it was right when it started, because they don't know anything else. They don't.
Well, no, it's reasoning, and this is what it says: the China expansion. John Deere is expanding its operations in China, including investing in a new manufacturing plant to produce construction equipment, according to manufacturing.net. The expansion aims to serve the growing Chinese market and other regions. And then the Mexican expansion, John Deere has also invested in Mexico to cater to the growing market there, particularly for construction equipment. So they're actually expanding there. But their U.S. manufacturing commitment, they say they're emphasizing their commitment to U.S. manufacturing, highlighting its role in employing American workers and producing equipment globally, according to the company. So they're still here, but they're expanding.
Nice.
They're still good. It says clear as day. They're investing in the other countries, but they want to maintain the strong commitment to U.S. manufacturing. Scared me.
Nice.
Not half as much as that damn dive bomb. I just dropped a whole cup of coffee.
Yes.
Damn shit.
Yeah, that's because of the wildfires and stuff, man.
Damn, brother.
BC. That happens all the time, and this is the thing. It's happened hardcore this year, and that's why a lot of people are looking more at it. But dude, this is part of life. Landslides, earthquakes, fires, and weird rains coming out of nowhere and then just disappearing for months.
And it is 420 somewhere, so smoke it up, boys and girls.
I don't know, man. The way I look at it is, if we survive that asteroid supposed to hit us in about 4 or 5 years, I think we'll be all right.
Well, it's like this, man. You got to appreciate certain things, and the other stuff you got to acknowledge that we may have character flaws in our own lives that we have to fix and move on with. Because it's like, I mean, as a species, you got to be resilient no matter what happens. Would you agree there? And that's basic Darwinism.
Adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
Strong survive. So when shit changes in your life, you can do one of two things. You can cry about it and bitch, or you can make things happen. Now, sometimes it's not exactly black and white on each side. There's fluidity to each areas. You can still whine a bitch and still make things happen. But I mean, at the end of the day, you
ain't
you
easy.
start whining a bitch, you got to make things happen behind the scenes, or else you're just going to be left behind. You're gonna do a couple things different, so you're not homeless, or you're gonna be homeless. That's basically what it is.
Yes, sir. 100.
Where is that at, BC? Where is that? I haven't heard anything about that. I thought you was talking about like how there's just because of the rain and shit, how everything got real nasty and just mudslides everywhere.
And ladies and gentlemen, next Thursday, live from Green Bay, Wisconsin, the NFL draft will be on the air. Your boy and some friends will be downtown Cleveland at the Brown Stadium, Huntington Bank Field, where there's going to be a Journey concert and / draft party. After the draft, after the Browns pick, at least, we'll probably be roaming around the city high as fuck. So look for us. Look for me and the boys and girls who was ever out with me. So we're going to be having some fucking time. We're going to be having some fun, good time out there. Probably going to be going to Lincoln Lizard at the right there on East 9th. So let me know if anybody's going out. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. I have nothing against Green Bay, you all. Like, I got my buddy Steve's going out there, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I only know a couple people in Wisconsin, and I'm only like them adjacent. You know, I think like Hank's in Wisconsin, one or two other guys, and they're not really, you know, it's not like I'm best friends with Hank. Not that I wouldn't see Hank, but there's not much else to do in Green Bay. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna punt on that going up there. But next year it's gonna be in Pittsburgh. So we're gonna go to the one in Pittsburgh. Yeah,
So
that's where B-Wiz first hooked up, was when it was in Cleveland. Yeah.
Can we start a bet that you'll make it to the fucking show? Haven't you been on the last two? You did the barking on the first one.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude, I was drunk as shit. I see Joey on live TV, ESPN. Who? And I'm looking at myself. I was like, I know that fucking guy. I've seen him before. Who is that?
If he's on roller skates, where's his whistle? Can he come down top rope now or what? Here he comes.
That was my
That's
15
the greatest video of all time.
Hey, BC, are you talking about the Nealon Geyser out there over by the Salton Sea? I'm going to be honest with you, bro, about that place. Nobody gives two fucks about that part of the desert, bro. If it falls off into a little hole, but it's because of a volcano, and it's actually moving around. It's a mud pit. It's moving around now. Since if that's the one you're talking about, I know kinda. I heard about it. It's been around forever, but I didn't know it was moving around till just now. Now it's threatening a highway, dude. I guess this thing's moving around, just making mud, sucking down dirt.
So yeah, in the next couple weeks, this is a reminder. Keep an eye out for the schedule.
I'm trying.
I mean, they usually announce this includes Do It for anybody in the UK who is into this kind of stuff. Watch out for the Browns game drop. No, they'll drop that before they drop the regular schedule. The second we get that date, like we've been speculating, October 5th, October 12th, probably be somewhere in there. The second we get that date, I'm going to book that trip. It's probably going to be a Thursday to a Tuesday kind of thing, 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. 5, 6, 7 days, whatever. I don't know, but it's going to be a fucking banger time. We're going to have a great turnout. We're going to have it's a fun time. The NFL in Europe is always a good time, especially when you're with the guys coming over with it. So look out, keep an eye out for that. That's coming up the next couple weeks because we got the draft next Thursday, and then we got the fucking schedule release soon after that. So it's going to be a good time. We get the planning for the other trips too. It's not just London. We're definitely going to different cities and we have a good time this year. Gonna have a good time.
Even the Eclectic Beards are thinking of coming over as well.
We'll see about that. He's been saying that for about 4 or 5 years now. And
Yeah.
If he comes
he's
back,
his ass. Trust me when I tell you, if you're an American and you want to go to England and you want the infrastructure in place to where it's not like something that's gonna be hard for you to do, piggyback on this Browns trip. It's gonna be so easy. All you do is show up. The parties will be there. You're gonna have fun. If you go there by yourself, you're gonna run into hours by yourself on the train.
Riding on the metro.
You maybe go to the pub and you think there's 3 people in the pub and there's just one nice old guy, which is a nice old guy. I'd party with that guy again, but like at the end of the day, one old guy is not a whole pub. If you want a good crowd, you want a crowd. So come to this Browns thing. You're gonna have a good time with it. It's gonna be a fun time. Easy time too. Cheap too. Bro, we'll do it cheap. We have tailgates. I guarantee you, people just pass you a beer. Here's a beer. Here's a beer. Here's a beer. That's how we do it. And we'll find weed too. We'll figure out some weed.
Or just go to Vegas and drop your quarters in the slots, and they bring you beer.
for free. I don't know a damn thing about that, but yeah. Man, I used to go to the casinos and I'd get they'd do doubles, man, for free. And they're like, you can have anything you want. No shit. I'll take it
with nothing spiked in your beer as well.
Hey,
You never order a drink
oh, dude,
from the
that's
waitresses at the casinos because they're watered down.
right.
You order a beer, and you actually, if you can get away with it, and a lot of them still do it, you ask for a beer that's not opened, a twist off, and they will
Right.
bring you a beer that's not twisted off.
We went to that ball game one time down
You
in
know you don't have anything loaded either.
they were selling like not even a full bottle beer, like a little bitty half can of Bud Lights and shit, for like $8.50, and they were making money hand over fist. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Wouldn't even give me a buzz. I mean, shit.
The cool thing is a lot of the places they will not take the beer and give it to you unopened. If you ask for an unopened beer, they bring it, they pop it right in front of you, then they give it to you.
That's the way to
You
do
know, and to me, I'm sorry, unless I see my drink being made, I'm a dude. Even
it. Dude, I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
trust nobody, man.
I-
I've
I'll
seen,
tell you.
I've worked in places before. I've seen people do stupid shit. I've heard about stupid shit.
I had a
I
I
don't
had a
trust- I don't
motherfucker
wanna get
fight
rolled.
me.
I'm a
I
guy.
had-
If anything's going to happen, they're going to rob you. Okay, girls are the ones that you got to worry about, of course.
Of course. That's just the truth, man.
I got no trust for shit like that.
Now, what you gotta do is take this here weed, and then you put it in your mouth, right? Then you take this here lighter, you press down, right, guys? Then you suck it. Suck it in. Just burn the flowers, right? The flowers, what you get you high. The flower part, that part is like an orange right there.
Hanover
That's
Fist.
what's called burning. Yeah, it burns the weed.
Is that what it was? BC Hanover Fist.
Hmm.
The lovely Denny's in the house. What's up, Denny? How you doing today?
How are you, bub?
Craig,
wanna see
Craig the
that.
leg. Come join us,
That's
Craig.
what-
I know you,
Craig,
I know you
what's
didn't have
up,
weed on
brother?
you, but I made an exemption.
Holy
I'm
shit!
not an
they were
idiot,
big
you know?
nuts.
You gotta read the room. You gotta read the room on that shit. That's some good weed right there. I fuck with this weed.
And
Those
what
are
was
good cheap. I'm not gonna lie. This is good. But for the prices was and the price the other stuff was,
Oh,
it's a
that's
little
heavy
bit-
metal.
I would have definitely not. In hindsight, I'd probably got something else because this is like $3-4 a joint,
Mhm.
and this stuff, the other stuff is like, I mean, per unit price is like 80 cents, and like this isn't fucking 4 times better than this. So like, in hindsight, I would got some a little whatever, but you know, live and learn. Oh,
Do
you
you
do
know-
have a basement. Stand by.
Roger Bump Ass and Hanover Feast.
Speaking of the basement, we got Lep in the house. What's up, buddy?
Well, what's up, brother?
What up, dude?
420.
And I got Lep a shirt too. I got this this shirt. This is the Lucky Charm shirt. I got Lep a similar shirt. It's out in the car, but it was
Oh,
at the back
dude.
door.
That's fly as fuck, brother.
Right, it's cool, man. It's cool.
cool.
Lep says it's magically delicious on the shirt, so that's perfect because he's Leprechaun TV, so he's magically delicious, and that's great. He can throw fucking Lucky Charms at people.
Please don't start selling marshmallows or shit, Lep. There have to be Lucky Charms, you know. You can't have all that. That
Dude, we could do that. Just fucking sell infused marshmallows at fucking state fairs and shit. Just sit there at the desk.
Hey, you know what? I
Only thing,
like that idea. Go ahead, sir.
only thing I sell right now is my shillelagh.
Nice.
Do you get a good deal on it or what?
Depends on what day, you know.
It depends on when you swing it.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's the thing, BC. A lot of these guys, they go for weed that's, you know, not, there's no pesticides on it. I counter. I think the pesticides give us a nice kick. So when I get weed from the dispensary, I just take the Roundup and just gently mist it all over the weed I smoke. Like it's a nice kick, right?
So that's what's wrong with you. Okay. It's starting to make sense.
I'm kidding. I don't Roundup on my weed. I grow it at home. Yeah, I mean, if weed growing at home will be an option at some point if the price, you know, if the Michigan hustle ever gets stopped.
I got a question. I got a real question for you, Joey.
Yeah.
If they legalize weed all the way around nationwide, do you think Big Pharma will start growing it?
I think they will try to monopolize laws.
You know they're going to, because it's going to cut into all these pills and shit, man.
Well, it's like they'll make it to where you need so much money to get a license, that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm sorry, isn't the UK like the biggest grower of hemp or cannabis anyway?
I do not know.
I was told most of the medical weed in the UK is from Canada. I could be mistaken on that.
I don't know. And yeah, there's some.
Personally, I think they grow enough in Oregon and California to supply everybody. That's just
Well, if you had all 50 states and everybody who was wanting to grow weed legally was growing it, the price of weed is going to be fucking $3
cheap,
an ounce. I mean, it's going to be
cheap,
ridiculous.
cheap as
Right.
fuck, man. And dude, I guarantee you, people will alcohol sales will probably go down.
That's
Seriously,
already happened, bro. It's already happened a lot.
well,
I mean, that point what you're mentioning there is probably 2016 or 17. That was the pinch point of where weed was, of where microbrews were still going up. I mean, after that, because it's everybody we got to be real about stuff like this, Blake. Everybody, all guys our age, when I say our age, 25 to 54. Most guys in that age bracket, the guys who are doing stuff, the guys who ain't retired, the guys who ain't, still going to school, whatever. The guys in the middle age doing stuff. A lot of the guys, most of the guys' age, they want to open up a microbrew. They want to have a dispensary, stuff like that. So they get into the microbrew and stuff. How many people making their own beers? It's not that hard to make your own beers. It's hard to master it, definitely, but to dump shit in the bag and press the button.
What's hard is to sell the shit.
Right. Well, I mean, that's when you reach the point. That's the underlying point. That's when you reach a point of saturation. You got so many people doing the same thing. If you got 15 people selling you blue jeans for $20, at the end of the day, either you have to make the jeans cheaper, or you're just gonna have to go out of business because there's too many people doing this. You know what I mean? That's how it is at microbrews. You got to stick out. And people go to microbrews, they go for the food. They don't go for the beer. I mean, come on, fuck out of here. Like Fatheads is good. Craig's been to Fatheads, Lep's been to Fatheads, Dina's is good. But if they didn't have good food, we wouldn't go. It'd be a whole different ball of wax. Exactly. I go to Dina's for the food. I go to Fatheads for the food. I don't go there for the beer. The beer might be good. Beer might be okay, but I can get beer anywhere. Can't get good food anywhere, But I can get good food at Dina's. I get good food at Fatheads, especially Dina's. Dina's got some good food.
We need to go to Saucy Brew Works, man. I
We're
heard
just there. That's how we just went. Didn't we just go there? Or was that
No.
were you on that trip?
Huh?
That was Sue and who else? That was that when we did that when we did that the green walk, the Malachi one. That was
okay. Right on.
That was what did we get? Oh,
Did you get pizza?
Yeah, you got to go to the Saucy Brewers. You got to go get the goat cheese pizza. It's so good.
Yeah, I heard.
What? Whoa! What?
Goat cheese pizza, bro. It's regular pizza, but they use goat cheese instead of the regular cheese.
Oh man, fuck.
It's good.
It sounds fire as fuck. Okay,
You gotta be careful though, because that's where they're the Michigan Backers Club Lab. That's where they meet. So if you're going there during Saturdays during the fall, be careful if you're in the Ohio State shit. Not really. They don't care. It's mostly attorneys and shit. And that's another thing though. If you're out there and you're a local single chick and you're wanting to find some guys who got some money, throw on a Michigan sweater, go to fucking Saucy Brewers football Saturdays in the fall. Might find some random lonely attorney who's willing to bed you down. That's just how it works. The guys are that simple. They really are. You find the right guy in the right day or wearing the right clothes and just say, hey, we want to go get a beer. That could be the key to the rest of your life.
Nice shoes. Want to fuck?
Chicks aren't like that, bro. Chicks aren't aggressive like that. They don't think about life in the microcosm like that. And you're a chick and you get involved in basic guy things, show just passing interest in football, basketball, whatever. Microbrew, weed, fuck. That's fucking crack to us guys, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I would rather have a chick who, likes to go to football games and smoke weed as opposed to some chick who wants to go to the opera and fucking, snort coke or some shit. We got a video from Lep standby.
That's
So
nice.
this is the brew. If you guys see it out, give it a try. It's okay. Look, that's 8% ABV. 4.9 on this one. But yeah, man, they got tons of selections on beer.
I tried this one, man. That looks good.
And so here's some pictures of the food.
The thing I like about Saucy Brew Works is that if you're not a drinker, if you just want water, they have water where you can get your own water. You can go up there. They got like a cooler. You just, so you don't have to wait on a waitress. That's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's a whatever the fuck we want to do show, brother. There's some good beers out there. I'm not gonna get some beers. I mean, beer, any alcohol comes to a problem when you are doing things that you don't normally do and that cause people issues. You know what I mean? Like if you get drunk and you end up getting in fights all the time, it's probably an issue. If you get drunk and you end up, hitting on the wrong people all the time, it's probably an issue. You know what I mean? If you get drunk and you're doing whatever and it's either not legal, not ethical, makes people feel uncomfortable, that's an issue. If you're not doing any of those things, it's not an issue. You enjoy your alcohol, in my opinion. I don't judge your issues. Don't judge your alcoholism you're drinking whatever it is on some random societal norm. They're like 5 drinks is if you're 260 pounds, 5 drinks is fucking, you know, a random 3 hours at the bar. So don't go out there and listen to what they say about that. Judge your own opinion. Judge your own opinion. If you've never had anybody to fucking, if nobody in your life's ever said, hey, you should quit drinking, drink away. I dated a chick who went to 2 operas. 36C might be like one of the smaller tit sets I've been with. I don't even know if it's been a while since I've been with the C. To be honest with you. Right? Like mostly it's the D's, double D's out here. Shit.
Oh shit!
There's only
I
one
don't-
Joey edible, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't.
Hey, well, if they're not D's, you can feed
Thank
them.
God.
Hey, can we get another pizza until our titties fit in this bra, please? Thank you. Let's roll.
Goat cheese on it, please.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if all your women friends, all your female friends have big titties, that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't.
Real friends let you touch them.
Well, it's Cleveland, dude. I mean, there's not a lot of small titty chicks in Cleveland. What do you want me to do? You know.
Hey,
There's a lot of strippers. Man.
it is what it is.
Dude, I ain't been to a strip club before. Do we even have strip clubs anymore around here, Lep? I don't even know.
Yeah, mostly downtown though.
Fuck. The last time I was at a strip club was.
That's
Hold on,
the idea.
I heard. Hold on, I heard a noise. I can make sure nobody's listening. Hello. I didn't want like, kids to be outside or some shit, like listening. And they're like, "Oh my god, Daddy robbed the bank when I was 18." No, like it was 2018. I was at some titty bar. I mean, I can't remember. I was fucking lit, dude. I was so lit. I don't remember what.
No.
So that doesn't count. And that was the person I was with wanted to go there. That wasn't even my thing. I was like, yeah, let's go, fuck it. And then before that, fuck, dude, 2011. And I twice every 10 years. It's not much. It's not much. Not that I don't fucking see pictures of titties and, you know, I'm around titties constantly, but like I just don't go to titty bar because it's not really a thing anymore. We're old. We don't go to titty bars when you're old. Isn't that mostly a young guy thing? Like when you're 21, you go to titty bars? I don't know.
You respect that dollar bill a lot more now that you're older, you know?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Well, I mean, I don't need to. I don't know. It's I see how the world works.
Damn, that may be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hardest thing I've ever heard in my life.
When you see how the world works, you don't want to, you don't want to work with that world. So,
Yeah, that's why I don't speed, man. That's why I don't
Hey,
feel
Great Lakes
fucking
Brewing Company is a great spot. That's a good bar. Lep, have you ever been there? You've been to that,
No,
right?
I just typed that.
Dude, we got to go there because like they have these. Legend has it was like a hideout back in the mob days because it has all these little dips and coves and shit.
Oh,
And
okay.
and you go down, you step up, go down shit like that, and they have the basement pub and shit. But like any Great Lakes brews there, fuck, I'm down to go there with you because I could recommend any Great Lakes brew because I used to drink that's all I drank, dude, was Great Lakes. I could recommend most of that shit just by memory. Chicks don't have them too. That's why I'm looking. Wait, what's this one? It's more than a handful of ways. No, I mean it depends on each person. I mean, there's a size that gets too big when it comes to fake titties. I think with real titties, I mean, it just depends
What
on the
size is that, Joey? Eyes for you? What size is too big for Mr. Edwards?
I mean, I can't say I've seen a size. I mean, I'm not this pimp. I'm not like fucking, Johnny Wad, and I've been with fucking 8,000 women. I don't have this, it's not, but I mean, if I was to say, what's, I don't know, it's kind of fluid. I've never really been with a chick they've been too big. I've never really, one or two have been too small. That's very rare. And that was many years ago. That person's probably bigger now, so they're probably fucking bigger titties. But I mean, it's most titties are okay size enough, and then you can just roll with it. It's not. Yeah, most titties are good. Just shake them titties and have fun with it. It's it just depends on where you're at. Because some titties they're bigger when they're leaning over.
Hey, Joey, right now, if we were on Friday Night Throwdown, it would be cue the chick with the bouncing titties right now.
Oh, he would do the bounce one. The bounce one. What do we go? This right?
Shout out to the creator of that awesome one-time show. So he's a bad motherfucker out here.
Well, I mean, titties are fun, but I mean, it's you
want to hear the damnest thing? Well, all that Kenneth Copeland shit I joke with and stuff, I've never one time got a copyright from any of that shit. It's fucking amazing to me I guess YouTube. I guess YouTube even thinks some of it's horse shit. So I guess
Well,
I don't know.
For one, it's most likely not a copyrighted thing, and two, you play the remix of it, so that's already now you're dropping it down a couple levels. You know,
What shades?
You see, those are the good ones to get them to. When you're certain positions, they come around and they smack and they clap. You know.
Right. Imagine this.
Wallet starts shaking. Your wallet starts shaking because you know you're about to lose.
No, imagine this. Hey, listen, Blakers. Imagine this is the chick's body and this is her titties, and she's going back and forth like that. That's what he's talking about. That back and forth action when you're fucking plowing that shit, dog, bro. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what life's about, man.
Man,
You gotta have rhythm, though. You gotta have rhythm, though.
Right. Once you get that rhythm, bro, see, that's the thing with fucking, bro. Everybody thinks fucking about size and this. Fuck is about rhythm. You can be fucking for 10 minutes. You don't find the right rhythm, fine. Then you find the right rhythm in 30 seconds. You just fuck one time, you get that nice baboosh, and you're in there, and it slides in perfect the first time. It's nice and wet. You're done. Especially when you look down.
Happy 420, y'all. Gummies are kicking in.
That's why foreplay is key. Foreplay is key, dude. I've had the same chick, and I've lasted 30 seconds, and I've had lasted 25 minutes with the same chick. When I say the same chick, it's obviously the wife. But you know what I'm saying? Like, once you find that rhythm, it's over. It's fucking over, dude. It's done.
Is it true that
bro?
Is it true that the best? Is it true that the best part of a blowjob is the 10 minutes of silence, Joey?
No, I like sex banter. I like talking during it. I mean, it's because sometimes you can laugh, bro. You can laugh.
Oh,
And
I
you
promise, Joey, if you talk dirty to me, I'm gonna laugh like a motherfucker.
No, you gotta be real, dude. You gotta be real as guys.
Fall out of the chair and laugh.
I mean, Blake, if you're in that top 5% of guys with the muscles and the six pack and the tattoos, whatever. But I mean, after a while, chicks don't really like that because those guys tend to be dense. But when you're in the bedroom, chicks usually you're getting them there by your wit, by your comedic abilities. So if you're making them laugh in the bedroom too, they fuck with that shit. They do. They really do. Make them fucking. I save some of my best. If you're ever a chick, you're with me in the bedroom. You know what I'm talking about. They get them fucking funny ass jokes. I'm making you laugh, bro. You're fucking dying. I save all my good humor for chicks. If you haven't realized that, bro, that's how you gotta do it, man. You make the girls laugh, the guys will laugh right with them. That's how it goes in this world.
The shit you learn on square table jitters.
You gotta have a plan in this world, bro. If you don't, the world's gonna walk all over you, man.
I'm surprised that I'm sitting over here going, wow, when I'm hearing certain things, but then I go, wait a minute, I'm on Joey's channel.
Hey, you're gonna get knowledge.
No,
I went to Kent State University, bro.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. You stay on that side of the fence, bro, with that knowledge. I'm good.
I got a bachelor's degree. Everybody has one of those, right?
I gotta be
over there, Bobby Boucher.
I was retired out of the service, bro. You know how hard it is to do 20 years with no weed? I mean, maybe I smoked weed 3 times in the 20 years, but like, that's a long time. It's supposed to be around weed, dude. All my friends are potheads. Bobby and fucking all those guys. Bobby would fucking offer me weed fucking 3 times a week when we were growing up. Well, growing up, we were old, but you know what I mean. When we were in our 20s and shit. But hey, no, man, I can't. So it's I got the willpower of I got some of the highest willpower you'll ever see of anybody in this world. I really do. Like if you really wanted to break it down, I could stop stuff, start stuff.
Let's see you quit for a year.
Could you stop right now for a year?
If I had to, yeah. There's no reason to.
No,
I'm not going to stop what Burrito says.
I'm telling you to, man.
Yeah, we're telling you to right now.
Well, my blood pressure is where it needs to be. It was my blood pressure was 113 over 74 last week, bro. It was crazy. It used to be really high and shit. So I'm very proud of me. I overeat the carrots and the vegetables. I eat so many carrots and blueberries, like so much. I eat a whole bag of carrots today. That $1.50 bag of carrots from the store is like a pound and a half. I ate that shit just earlier today. It's not even barely past the fucking lunchtime.
I bet your vision's like 20, man. Damn.
You gotta eat so much fruits and vegetables, bro. That's the key to a lot of this shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's people, they act like they can't eat it. Some things I get, they're gross. You can't eat them. Like I tried the radishes. Radishes aren't they're an acquired taste. Let's put it like that.
Have you ever had
like liver? Like somebody says, hey Joe, I ate this liver. Fuck you, liver's disgusting. I could eat other shit. Same thing, cottage cheese. You gotta have cottage cheese in your diet. Fuck you. I could have a good diet and not eat cottage cheese. I know people lived 103 and they never fucking even know what cottage cheese looks like. You know what I mean?
That last dude from World War II, he just passed away like a year or two ago. He was like 108 or some shit. And he still
I
lived
thought
by
it was like Pearl Harbor survivor or something like that.
yeah, something like that, dude. And he still lives by himself and shit. And they were like, "What's the secret to life?" And he's like, 2 cigars and a Dr. Pepper a day. That's like, what a cool motherfucker. That's cool. I was not expecting that.
Hey, a buddy of mine, some guy I know that up in the high desert, his place got hit. I don't know if you saw the post or not, but his place got hit. They broke into his bins and stole a couple quads, stole an Odyssey, stole a couple dirt bikes, ransacked his camping stuff he was renting out and shit. And I reached out to a couple people. I'm trying to set up like a little thing where a lot of people go up, just donations, you know what I mean? Go ride and stuff. And, you know, I'm trying to get Janago to put up a demo booth and all that shit. You remember Oso, right?
Yeah.
Oso's going to come out if we do it. And yeah, just kick his time out and everything, dude.
Right.
So that's the only reason I brought this up to you right now, because you know Oso.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hit him up day before
Is he
yesterday.
still doing his shit on the street, or did he get
What?
something?
What?
Oso. You're
Run
talking
that
about Oso Barbecue?
Yeah, Oso's Barbecue.
Is he still selling like out of his house, or does he have a spot now?
I think he's doing both.
Okay.
So
I don't see much post from him anymore.
look on Instagram.
He's mostly an Instagrammer, you know what I mean?
It's mostly Instagram.
What a cool name, Oso.
Special Agent Oso, bro. It was a
Hey man, hey, think about it. Think about it. If he gets old one day and he slows down, he can call himself Oslo Burgers. Or
No,
Oso. Unique stuffed bear.
Oso is bear, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
Special
shit.
Agent Oso. It was a cartoon on the Disney Channel back in the early 2000s.
Well,
But it's also the Spanish word for bear.
Right, that's where they got the name of the show from. Special Agent Oso.
even at 40, I'm still pretty young.
Also,
But yeah, I reached out to him and I thought it was real cool. He's all, fuck yeah, dude. He's all, I'll be out there, no hesitation.
Hey, that's cool, brother.
that's good when you pair that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some food, get together for a good cause.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I was talking to him. I'm trying to get him to go ahead. It's going to be waivers and stuff too, just like people going out there camping and riding, you know. But I'm trying to get a magazine out there. I'm trying to get people through people that I know. I'm trying to get it.
Is Metal Militia still a thing?
Yeah, but there's a lot, dude. There's a lot of fucking racists in Metal Militia, bro. So kind of steer away from that shit. I don't like racists at all.
Joey, breathe, brother, breathe.
You know? There's a little bit.
Ain't no joke. Just whatever the fuck this is, ain't no joke.
Damn.
And I shouldn't be saying that because there's good and bad in everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, I just don't. There's certain turning points.
If they wear it on their sleeve, that's one thing, you know.
Yeah.
Citrus Dreams.
Citrus Dreams.
I don't know.
It's just like the white Zinfandel salute from whatchamacallit, what's that Texas band that lost Dimebag?
Pantera.
Yeah, it's like the white Zin salute. You know what I mean? I'm still kind of on the fence about that one. You know, always will be.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody heard or seen her post, if you're friends with her, but Angie survived a tornado last night, early this morning.
No shit.
I don't even know if she still has power.
Yeah, she messaged me. Got power earlier, so I think that's okay.
All right.
Oh, but her house, did it take a direct hit or?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it was a direct hit, but
Hey, it's still scary shit.
Couple doors down from her, they lost the roof. So part of the
shit.
roof or
Well,
something like
yeah.
that. So
It was a rough night then.
All right, like Blake, get a rest stop. Rough night.
Blake rolling out of bed, rough night. What you talking about, damn?
Trying to function in society, rough night.
Rough night.
Hey, motherfuckers, like, I had a rough day. It's like, what'd you do? What'd you do?
What'd you do last
Hey, you shit, motherfucker. You talk about rough day. Oh my God, that's not. If it's all in your dome, it's not really that rough day. Maybe you thought you had a rough day, you know, but if all you saw was like part of a blanket and then the wall, that's not really that rough of a day.
You're gonna have a rough night.
Right, rough day, rough night. Let's do this shit. Right. Hey, welcome to the party, Jeannie, in the chat as well. How's the
Kitty,
party?
what's up, sugar? Damn, I'm sorry. I totally lost touch with that shit.
Let me see. I'm trying to find something to show you.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what she said.
No, I was talking to the left.
Yeah, that's what she said as well.
I've heard that before.
Not the first time this week. I've heard that on stream, right?
I've
See
actually
what it
heard that
happened
one before.
Cheers to all the awesome YouTubers out there getting stoned as fuck in this beautiful forest.
I'm gonna guess you're staying home and watching the game there, Joe.
I don't know. I want to. I might sneak out. Actually, what do you watch it in the garage, Derek?
Well, yeah. Well, it's 2:00 and you're already
Oh,
gummies in, join in.
I can't believe
Unless,
tonight.
unless somebody drops like fucking $200 in super chats, I get more than enough fine for.
I cannot believe that WrestleMania, a non-scripted, real professional thing, is going on tonight, and you guys would rather go watch the damn Cleveland
Well,
Cavaliers.
I do want to see the end of the. I want to see the last match, the John Cena versus.
We could
Cody
always, hey, we could always watch two things at once, though.
Right,
Like,
right. So,
we've
what
done
I
it
might do,
before.
Rep, what I might do is
Yeah,
I might
but
watch
here's my question. If you do that, then why in the hell go to the game? If you go to the game,
No,
and
we're
you're
not going to
watching
the game.
WrestleMania, what's the point?
Watching the game, not going to
No,
the game.
no.
No, yeah. What I was telling
have
them,
a-
I'll probably do is go over there. Go over there at like 6 something. Watch the first half. You know, we got a couple hours.
I
and come back,
haven't.
watch
I haven't been to a game all year. Why would I go to a playoff game? You know
I
what
had
mean?
tickets for him for the one game, and he couldn't make it because he was
How much? What's the price difference between playoff tickets and regular season tickets?
not much
lot.
really. At least for these first couple rounds.
Well,
just 'cause
first
it's,
round
So
probably.
they
not.
ain't even got no hope. Okay.
Yeah, you can get it. Well, I mean, it's we're going to be favored by double digits in every game, so nobody's excited for the first round. It's kind of like a given. We're going to do it. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I heard the Lakers got thumped last night. So
Yeah, in their own crib, bro. By a lot.
dude, and ain't no joke.
Are they still going to make it to the playoffs?
The Lakers, they're in there.
Yeah, they're in there, but they lost the first game. They were down by like 30 something points, I think I heard.
How many times has that happened to him, bro? Come on. Where the
no.
Lakers get kicked down real hard and then they're in the playoff series
And then they come right back.
up.
Yep, come right back. It's like
That's kind of like always, isn't it? With the Lakers?
the only time I never saw it was when Kobe played, because Kobe was a fucking
Just
killer.
domination, yeah.
Kobe was a
But
killer.
I don't
He-
even watch basketball, but being
Mhm.
a Southern Californian, I mean, that's one like Dodgers and Lakers, that's
The
pride
two bigs, yeah.
completely. You don't need to even care about one of those teams to not hear about those teams everywhere.
Right.
And
And
from
it doesn't
my
matter if
understanding
Lakers
always with the Lakers, when they're in playoffs, usually they make it to whatever the finals.
Well, they're a huge market, brother, and people.
Yeah,
want to
there's
go
a
to
lot of
California.
times that they get kicked when they're down, but then all of a sudden the next game they're just like really kicking the shit out of the people that kicked them down,
Yeah.
or the aftermath because they got kicked down when they're playing another team, they wipe that team across the fucking board.
Don't worry, brother.
Like,
Luka and
And I'm not
LeBron
sticking up for them. Don't get me wrong. I could give two shits about basketball, but
Right.
from what my understanding is, the Lakers are not the ones to consider an underdog ever.
ever, dude. They're a huge market. They're like the Yankees, man. You know, the Yankees really freaked me out the other day. They lifted their damn beard ban. Now you can have a beard play for the Yankees. That's crazy because that's been around since like shit the 1910s. So I mean, insane shit.
You couldn't have a beard.
I know nothing about basketball either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even talking shit, but that's what I've always heard.
Hey, I got something I got to deal with. Take over. I'll be back.
Yeah, dude, 117 to 95. Okay, so they lost 37 points. Jesus Christ, that's 117 and 97 points. Dude, that's back and forth, the whole fucking game.
That's about average games these days. 120, 130.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a lot of fucking
Teams
points.
were scoring 140 something points this year, 150 points this year.
Jesus.
But yeah,
Christ.
dude. So the Yankees have always been the, model team for baseball. you know. So they always wanted presentation of their players to show, so they never allowed beards.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah. It's like, you know, like a job saying you can't have tattoos, you know, something like that, you know. Just people got their things, you know what I mean? But that's why you'll never see a face tattoo, a neck tattoo, or a hand tattoo on me. If I can't cover it up, I'm not getting it.
Their worries with the Lakers is somebody about AD, whoever that is, that he left the Lakers.
Well, they traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's where the worries are, huh?
Well, because he was a center, now they have no big guy blocking the hoop.
Yeah.
But he got hurt in his last game, so he's been injury prone lately. So really, at the end of the day, you can't say he would save the Lakers. He gets hurt.
I know nothing about it. That's why I'm just saying. That's what. Dude, the last thing I remember about basketball, and I never really followed basketball much, was Spud Webb, bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
1988.
Yes, but that dude had and the only reason I remember him was just like seeing him jump, dude. You know, just like going, "Holy fuck, dude, that guy's little."
It's like he really had springs implanted in his calf muscles,
and that's the only reason I've never been into basketball ever, dude. But there's certain things I remember, just like with the Lakers, they're not somebody to really fuck with, you know. For the most part, yeah, they're gonna lose, they're gonna do all that shit, but for the most part, they're a pretty dominating basketball team. And then Spud Webb, not Michael Jordan, not any of those guys, not Magic Johnson, no, Spud Webb, because I seen him jump, and that dude just fucking. And what's the other little dude that got all the commercials? Charles Barkley, the dude with the attitude. I kind of remember him. Was that Charles Barkley?
Barkley, what does Barkley do?
Was he the one that did all the commercials and stuff after he retired? Started doing all the like Old Spice commercials and all that shit.
Old Spice?
No, it's not Charles Barkley. That's just a random guy. That's not an athlete.
I will admit, you Americans do adverts very well.
No, there was two small guys that I remember. One was Spud Webb. And then there was this other one that he was shorter than a lot of the guys, and he had a freaking attitude. Like he was always just really, and I want to say it was Charles Barkley.
No,
Barkley wasn't short. You think Isaiah Thomas, maybe?
Let me see.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, most of the guys are over 6
Allen
foot
Iverson
now.
had he had a little spunk to him.
Well, like you all said, the smallest guy I'd ever play was Tyrone Muggsy Bogues, 5'3". I almost hit him on the show. I can't remember what happened.
Muggsy Bogues was in the movie Space Jams.
Maybe it was. You know what? I want to say it was Charles Barkley, dude, but you're right. He's 6'6", but I guess he's shorter than your average ball player, right?
Oh yeah. Most of these guys. Well,
maybe that's
back then. 6'6" was a good number for a forward. Yeah, you know what I mean. The position, forward position.
Well, the second shortest guy I'd ever played in the NBA, his name was Earl Boykins. He went to Cleveland Central Catholic for high school. That's where I went to school. So he was a year ahead of me. He was 94. I was 95. And he went to Eastern Michigan. He played for like the Nuggets, Cavs, but he was a journeyman pretty much. And
I want to say it was
the third shortest. He was 5'7".
Because of that face right there, dude. I seem to remember that's the one that he used to always start shit, didn't he?
Yeah, he always fought.
Okay, yes, that is
yeah.
He was a shit talker, but he was
always in fight. Him and Shaq went blow to blow.
Yeah, I seem to remember that's the only reason I don't. Like I said, I don't know much about basketball, but I remember Spud Webb.
Yeah,
I remember Charles Barkley because he just always started shit, dude. Just like the one dude with that goes to China every once in a while with all the that wears the dresses sometimes and stuff.
Dennis Rodman,
There you go. Yes, Dennis Rodman. Couldn't really think
Korea.
of his name off the gate.
North Korea. He sat
Yeah,
down
he's
with.
Oddball motherfucker, man.
Yeah. He married himself. He was in the wedding dress. He married himself. He was married to Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He always
Didn't he marry
spray-painted
her in a
his
dress
hair.
too?
Huh?
Didn't he
I
marry
think
her?
he wore a dress during
Yeah, I
that
think he
wedding.
wore a
too,
wedding
yeah.
dress. Yeah.
Yeah. He would dye his hair all different colors.
Yep.
He had piercings. He would get in trouble for the piercings on his nose and his mouth.
All right, now I have a clip from Saturday Night Live a couple years ago when
I've seen that guy out in LA a
Barkley-
few times, dude.
This
You've
is this is
seen him.
probably 30 years ago, but this is when Charles Barkley hosted Saturday Night Live. So we're gonna go ahead and watch
God.
it because this is really funny. If you've never seen this, this is really good. Hold on.
And Charles Barkley.
You see, a while back, I played basketball with Godzilla. Everyone here and myself thought it'd be fun to have a rematch. We ran into a problem. At the last minute, Godzilla canceled. We were incredibly lucky to find a worthy replacement. Barney.
What's going on? What we doing?
Gosh.
Poor Barney, right? Like
Oh my
so
God.
Charles Barkley playing one-on-one with Barney, and guys, it did not end well for our purple friend. I don't know if Barney ever recovered from this. I think he had a few more years left. This was the end, by the way.
Poor Barney.
Oh, the stuffing. You got to
Oh, beat up.
You got to put that, right?
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
You have a
God.
favorite else?
I didn't realize there was the news talking on that. I apologize, but that was a funny at the time. It was a funny
Yeah.
skit.
They're playing at the junior high school gyms.
Mm,
No
Yeah.
boy ain't jumping that high no more.
But yeah, now
Oh,
he's
yeah,
a
that's the guy.
now he's an NBA analyst on
Sportscaster
commentary.
or something. Yeah. Yeah. I think I kind of remember one time a while back them talking about you were pretty violent in your days or something. I think I remember him standing out for being an asshole. My kind of guy.
Yeah. Pretty much back in that day, everybody had to fight for themselves, though, man. There's a NBA was crazy.
Fuck yeah.
I should send you the clip of me doing literally that out in front of my house, Joey, on a four-wheeler.
This is a baby bottle feeding machine.
Bye.
You gotta make sure you go to sleep with that bottle. Yeah, I had a quad, and I was riding Willys, figuring out how to ride Willys on a quad. Out here one time, got it up, got it going for a second, gave it a little bit too much throttle, and it just went and just stopped standing up. Had to hop off of it and lay it
You
down.
Americans and like kids nowadays literally doing like wheelies on bikes, on like
What do you mean nowadays, dude? That's been.
I was a wheelie king back. Probably I probably started doing them when I was like 10.
Yeah, but
So-
they're going down. They're literally riding down the fucking road. You know what I mean? In
I'd go stop sign to stop sign block. I could go 3 blocks. I could go 3 blocks, city blocks.
What about going down the one hill left that has? What about going down the one hill that has a stop sign at the very end of the hill and then making the jump wrap on the other side of the street where the intersection is?
So honestly, that's funny you say that. All right, because I lived across the street from a schoolyard.
Everybody had that hill.
In the back of the schoolyard was our houses, right? And we had a quarter pipe. Our driveway was pretty long, but you really couldn't get that speed to get that much air, right? So you'd come out of the schoolyard and you would hit the tree lawn, and it was hilly. So you'd hit the tree lawn, launch halfway across the street, come into our driveway, and hauling ass and hit the ramp, and you catch about 3 to 5 foot air,
Which felt like 20.
back then. Fuck yeah.
yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like jumping your friends, trying to jump cars, trying to, riding wheelies, literally riding wheelies down the street, and then a car pulling right out in front of you, and your nut sack is part of the front part of the seat, and the bicycle, you're pulling it off the side of the car and trying to run away as fast as possible because you don't want to pay for that shit.
We have Irish rag rolls.
I miss like you guys talking about that. That's something that I miss is riding bikes around the hood. That was the funnest shit ever.
I got a couple of friends that collect the 80s BMX bikes, man. And dude, after they're done with the build, them things are worth $10,000 because parts are so scarce these days. Everybody just threw shit away back in the 80s, scrappers would take them or something, like I had a skid plate from a GT
Performer.
Yeah. and it was beat up, right? And I was like, it was just floating around the garage. I was like, toss that bitch. And now I'm like, why did I do that? I could probably
see that part was $180.
I could have probably got $100 or so out of it.
I'm looking at buying a 30-inch BMX right now.
Yeah, the racing one, the bigger tires.
Yeah, looking at one of those. I'm probably going to get the GT, or I'm going to get a Mongoose. One of those two. But that's like the low end one's like $500, dude. Like $350 to $500, and that's Mongoose is $380, and then GT is almost $5. But
they repopped a lot of these 80s bikes, but after BMX started, you started to get into the larger bikes, the mountain bikes, and GT was about the only one that really survived that transition.
And dominated. Yeah.
My buddy's got a few of his. He's got three GTs hanging in his garage, mountain bikes. I'll take a picture next time I'm over there.
Yeah, I know somebody. He lives up in Washington, but he grew up out here, and he's got two. He's got an old school Team Murray, like the racing Team Murray that he rebuilt. Yeah. Not the one that you got from the department store, but the racing Kmart, but the racing version of Team Murray, the Team Murray actual, ones that they used.
Blue light special.
He's got an old school Haro with Austin Bula parts on it.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
I could have bought this one that had Bob Haro's signature on it. I want to say it was his 30th anniversary one. He's still making bikes.
Yeah. No, I've seen a set of tires. There's the old school. Remember the Haro tires that were checkered? And then on the inside, and then they had black on the outside, and then white on the, like one side was black, one side was white, and then it was checkered on the walls. I seen a set of those tires recently. I want one. I like those.
Did you ride bikes, Joey?
What's that, buddy?
Did you ride bikes? Because I feel like all of us rode bikes.
Yeah, I rode. I mean, I had bicycles, and I rode them places, but I didn't have like a BMX career or anything of this sort.
Okay.
I'd never,
there's this one spot up by Fairview Hospital. We called it the Pits, man, and it was a built-in half pipe in the earth. You know what I mean? You come in, you drop in, and you go up the other. It was like a ravine, but we rode it so much that we actually it turned into a half pipe, and then they started to do a contest who could get the highest, because there was a tree right there, so you could measure the highest of people. Oh man, this one dude, man, he got messed up because he went so high. You ain't landing. You're coming crashing down. You know what I mean? You're right. He ditched the bike and come down. I want to say he broke his leg.
Did he win?
Yeah, he did have the highest one. Yes,
that was the thing, though. That brings it back to the whole origin of the conversation. When we were kids, dude, we were bulletproof. It was literally a Pop-Tart and a Flintstone vitamin, dude. And go drink from the hose. Don't come home until you hear this whistle. Just don't come back. Please don't come back. You know, I don't know about you, but I was kicked out the door when I was a kid, made to go outside, figure it out, you know? And it
Yeah.
sucks we can't do it with our kids nowadays,
No.
you know?
You can, but they tend to complain.
Or disappear. Yeah, you know, yeah. I mean, if that's one of my major things, dude, is me worried about either my kids getting kidnapped or ran over by a car, dude. Otherwise, I'd be okay, dude. As long as I know they were going to be secure, let them go outside and play, dude. Be a fucking kid, dude. What do you mean? You want
So, my guys, will we maybe see you at 7 when I come back?
Oh yeah, I'll try. Yeah, no, if I'm around, I'll be jumping on.
Okay, go ahead, Joey.
No, it's just, I had to play that clip.
Did you want to say something, Jay? Like,
Yeah.
like,
I think what he was saying was Squirrel got some big hooters, is what he's saying. Some knockers, some slobber knockers.
Onward
and upward, bro. That's right. So, let's see what else we got around here.
STDs.
Oh yeah, like Homer said.
Are you planning on being around for a while?
What is it? 2:13? Yeah, I should be around for a while, a couple hours, I would say.
Cool.
Unless Lep gets his banned for showing his balls. I don't know. Yeah.
I think somebody requested that earlier.
right. Like Leppy, pause your balls. Like, you can't do that. Just send me a message. We'll gladly show you the balls in a private message. We can't do that on the stream. I mean, I would be like, well, I mean, why do you
The
want
whole
to
panel takes a collective sigh of relief. Fuck.
right. Well, it's like, I mean, I would question why the person would want to see my balls. I mean, balls are just balls, but I mean, if they really wanted to see them, I guess I just show a picture. It doesn't really matter, but it's kind of odd.
Holy shit.
Request.
you gotta pay for that, though.
Second quarter, OKC 66, Memphis 36.
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking foregone. Oh, so I was gonna tell you, bro. I talked to what's your name in there, and I'll be able to. I'm gonna shoot one of my. I think I'll shoot over like 6:30. We'll smoke it out. Maybe grab something to eat. Maybe I'll grab something we could get. We'll get pizza or just whatever. But like, we'll just smoke it out. Watch the first half. You know, shit like that. That way I can fucking still get out the house, get you that shirt. We'll smoke it out, and we'll to celebrate 420, and we can watch some of the game. You can go live too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll be back a little later.
All right, later.
Whatever, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to get out of here in just a second
since
myself.
it's on TNT, is it going to be on YouTube TV?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's on
Oh,
the
yeah,
app.
brother.
It's on 3 different apps almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's definitely.
It might even be on fucking Tubi.
Did that Stream East buffer for you last night, Blake's? That's the only problem with it.
Bo, that was the shit. As soon as it came on, it didn't go off.
Okay.
It went the whole fucking time. It was awesome, brother.
Yeah. So sometimes watching a game, you know, or anything, it'll start buffering, and then you get behind, and then you'll be seeing people post, "Oh, the game's over already," or "That match is over already," and you're like, "Fuck!" And
2 seconds left. He fires it up, and it freezes. You're like,
yeah.
the fuck?
You know what's cool? You know what's cool when you watch the basketball games on that? They don't go to commercial. So you get to see the stuff they do during the timeouts at the arenas, which is like throw T-shirts, throw balls. They drop the lottery tickets, the parachute lottery tickets out of the stands.
The kids choose from half
the
court.
the dance crew, the $10,000 half court shot, you know, stuff like that.
Man, that's cool. That's way better than watching the damn commercials.
You
Way
see,
better.
I don't know if Premier League clubs do it or anything, but I know that the lower clubs do stuff like that here in the UK.
You mean soccer players?
Yeah, in the soccer, like
Yeah.
Not football.
So we just
football.
We just had Messi in town.
Blake.
Who won that game? Who won that game? I don't even know.
Messi.
I'm sorry, motherfucker. You're speaking English. Yeah? You're not speaking American. You're speaking English.
I think it's the first time Eldu's ever called me a motherfucker. I love it.
and I mean motherfucker in the most kindest and most gentlest way.
I know, motherfucker. Yes, I feel you. So anyway,
But yeah, Doof, what do you call it? Messi was in town. So we have a team in Columbus, Ohio, but they came up here to play at the Cleveland Browns stadium.
Okay.
And they played Messi's team.
Inter
It was a packed house. Let's just say that, because we don't get soccer. That our soccer teams have been gone. We only had an indoor soccer team actually, and so when soccer comes close, it usually sells out, and then you add Messi.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not good for Leicester. Oh yeah,
it's not Leicester, it's Leicester.
Leicester, close enough.
I didn't even know they were sick.
Yeah. Wow, Jesus, yeah, because they won the Premier League a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did
second time in 3 years they've been regulated.
So how good is your team, Doof? Are they like fucking awesome, or are they like the Dallas Cowboys, my team that suck ass?
I support Manchester United.
He's like the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees is a good comp for you, Blake. You know the Yankees are.
Okay, yeah. Hey, by the way, while you was gone, what do you think about that? The Yankees lifted their beard ban. Now you can have a beard if you play on the Yankees. That's been around since like the 1910s, brother.
That goes back to the Babe Ruth days, yeah.
It does, dude. They you've never seen a dude with a beard, maybe a mustache, maybe, but that's it.
I mean, freeloading Europeans are going to be able to come over.
Ain't that?
You better be able to hit a fucking baseball with a stick at 100 miles an hour.
We got the stick. We just need the baseball.
You're basically playing rounders, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and rounders is a woman's sport over here.
So
well, it's not as much. It's based more like cricket, but it don't have that big fat paddle. Chop that thing in half. You know what I mean?
So, Lep, how much you want to sell that bowling pin for?
Sell it?
Hell yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Shit, I think it looks nice. I think it looked nice up here, right here beside my 18-inch subwoofer.
What the fuck are you gonna do with that bowling pin? Just buy any bowling pin and do that. It takes like 2 seconds.
Actually, you can find the guy that did it. There's one with skulls on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Point me in that direction. That's cool.
Don't buy a pin of the Terminator one. Why would you want that?
Because
send
it's
me that.
You got it online and
great trophy you got.
a piece of art, and I know the son of a bitch you want it, and it'd be like the perfect little.
Yeah. That's back. Hey, and that's back to back, champ. Too. That's not just.
See, so you have two of them now. I know you want to sell one of them. Come on, Lep. I'll give you.
The only thing is it's just a regular bowling pin you got offline, right? And then he put a championship sticker that's all crinkled up on it.
It does look cool as shit, dude. It's the coolest pin I've ever seen. I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking sweet, brother.
Yeah, it is cool.
So, but anyway,
a lot of people were mad. A lot of people were mad because
I'm pissed right now.
Last year we didn't get one. So this year,
why didn't you get one last year?
I think he just thought of the idea, or maybe just come across it. You know what I mean? But this guy that runs that one runs another one where he makes a championship belt. There you go, baby. Yeah. There you go. That's what's up right there.
Yes, sir. Across the pond. Look at that. Look at that. This is beautiful, man. Nice. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Funky Uncle John's in the building too.
Blake. Yes, sir.
Blake, do you want to see some British wood?
Sure, brother. Wow, look at the size of that British wood.
Why is it so dark?
And why is it so thick?
I have touched that wood. You can dust that wood. Right. Bro. You know how us tall guys do? We touch every piece of fucking. We go like this every time we walk by a thing. We touch it.
I'll be running up behind you, jumping up in the air, coming about this short, trying to get it. Damn. Well, I never thought I would say this, but Doof, nice wood.
Lovely. Oh yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna smoke a little bit more, y'all, and then I'm gotta get the fuck out of here because I got.
Yeah, it's time to smoke, dude. It's definitely time to smoke.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would agree with that.
Right, I'm gonna have to get going as well because I'm hungry.
All right, my friend, you take it easy, brother. Yeah,
What you gonna eat, brother? What you gonna eat? That wood? What you gonna eat?
Oh, pasta.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Now I'm jealous. Hey, how much you want to sell that pasta for?
You're not gonna be able to afford the postage, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah, no shit.
You ain't gonna afford the tariffs on that, man.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. Hey, you can't blame me for trying, man. Shit, I was hoping it made me grow an awful kid like you got, homie. So,
No, that's just fluff.
I have the shittiest beard on this panel. I just noticed this. Fuck, I need to work on this.
Sorry, is her name Porn?
Say what?
I think I've just seen. I think someone's name's Porn Kenneth Claff or something like that.
You mean Kenneth Copeland?
No, I mean Danny, Lime Boy.
Because I am a lime boy. I love a lime.
Lime boy.
Lime boy.
Lime
I
boy.
did that on purpose, but just the way you said lime boy, I had to cut that because it was great. She makes me laugh. Makes me laugh, bro.
Before I get out of here, Joey, give me the odds one more time on the Cena Cody
It
thing.
was,
I may have jumped in on this shit.
I haven't looked it up again. I'm sure it's the same, but it was Cena minus 200, and
Yeah.
Cody
And-
was plus 150.
Plus 150. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still the same. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's a sucker bet. Okay, cool. All right.
Well, I mean, it's I don't think you're allowed to. Like I said earlier, I don't think in the States you're allowed to bet that. So I wouldn't bet anything offshore that's your money, but I would never bet something like that. I mean, I would bet. Period. Honestly, dude, if you can get by in life without having to bet, without having to gamble, it's a good life because you're going to save a lot of money. Because most people,
Oh, dude, I hate gambling. I know people who make money off gambling. That's what they do for a living. And then you're like, dude, you think you got a problem with that shit? And they're like, no, man, no. I mean, I've seen people drop $2,000 and not blink an eye, Joey. And I mean, I swear to God, if I bought one of them $5 fucking jobs and lost, I'm gonna want to reach across that fucking counter and grab that fucker. You know,
taking a fiver.
I mean, just damn, man.
Pennies.
$5
Give me 500
man.
pennies. I'm going to penny slots. So I'm gonna fucking pull this thing 500 fucking times.
No
Yeah.
shit.
The most you win is like $1.80.
One of the most embarrassing days of my life was down in Harlow's at the casino in Greenville, Mississippi. I was on the penny machine, and they had done got me liquored the fuck up. You know, I was just sitting there minding my own business. Anyway, you know how it is. You just get fucked up there drunk. And I hit the damn triple jackpot on that penny machine, and that son of a bitch went up to 1,400. And I swear to God, I thought it was $1,400. I was about to take my fucking shirt off and spin it and shit. This little old lady was sitting beside me. She's like, "Calm down, sugar. It's just pennies." I won like $14. I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad, dude. I thought, what the fuck? This is a triple jackpot. It's 14. Okay, well, fuck.
That's how they get you, bro. They fucking they give you big jackpots on the fucking little bets.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess it was just wishful thinking. Fuck. Maybe the idiots just didn't know where to put the decimal at. If the decimal had been between the 1 and the 4, we'd been in good shit. But unfortunately for me, it's between the 4 and the 0.
Oh fuck.
But I'll have you know, with my $14, I bought one of the nastiest Pizza Hut pizzas you've ever had in your life. And I had a little bit of money left, I think, for a Dr. Pepper and some Stripe bubble gum. Anybody remember Stripe bubble gum?
No.
Okay. Worst bubble gum ever invented, folks. Look it up.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a couple things I gotta take care of too before game time. But
right. Yeah.
Peace out, everybody.
All right, well, let prep for me right 6:30 somewhere in there, probably 6. I think it was over there about 6. All right.
Happy 420 Easter, y'all.
All right, and let me know. Hey, let me know if you're gonna cook or if you want to get something to eat or how you're doing food.
Oh,
If
I
you're
ain't cooking. I'm about to
Yeah,
go
cooking.
get some beer and get drunk.
All right, cool. Well, let me know if you need anything on the way over. Yeah. We'll stay up here. We're getting high. We'll still get
Fuck your smash burgers and your tacos today.
Right.
Well, the thing is there was a big dinner yesterday. I got a bunch of leftovers in the fridge.
Only thing I'm gonna be eating are some hand grenades named Mickey's.
Yes. Yes.
Damn right, brother. Damn right.
All right, guys. Later.
Later, bud. Have a good day, bro. Are we gonna go to the 2-hour mark?
I'll go as long as I want to go. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
You don't read it.
Okay, but I didn't know what y'all had up. What we doing?
I might have to turn that the heater down. It's getting a little hot in here. You know.
You're running the heater? Hell, man, it's hot as shit down here today.
Well, it was. I mean, yesterday it was nice. It was like 70 or some shit, but like today, it got down to really cold. Not cold, but like, you know, it was.
It's been warmer, so now, yeah, it's been so warm that when it cools off a little bit, it feels cold. I got you. Right. I got you. Right now, it's a bombing 85 in this motherfucker, and yeah, man, shit, things be sticking to your legs and shit. It's that hot, you know.
Gotta lift them fuckers up, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you know.
I'm coughing a lot in these. Unless it's one of these other ones, it's not gonna make me cough as much.
Do you ever,
hey,
do you
dude,
ever,
hey,
do you
hold
ever
it
just smoke weed anymore for just for the flavor?
No, I get high pretty much every day. There's weird. I mean, I do like. I mean, I do. I like a better tasting weed. Definitely. Is that a deal breaker? Not really. I mean, it's like the difference between the bottom. Weed's not like alcohol, mate. This is me talking. I've been a connoisseur of both. At least beer. I'm not a connoisseur of any liquors. I've never drank that much liquor, but I did drink a lot of beers in my day. And like the difference between like the bottom beer, like a Natty Daddy, and the top beer, whatever the selective Sam Adams is, there's a huge difference there. The difference between like the bottom weed and the top weed is not as big a difference. Like there's it's a lot. Like the bottom weed is a lot better than the bottom beer in the scheme. I mean, so
that's wedding pop triangle and
GG4. That's my shit. It's one of my favorites right there. GG4.
I've never had it.
Probably my two favorites. Favorite in general, but it's not a deal breaker. And
I'm straight sativa, man. If I do indica and shit, dude, I'll be asleep all fucking day.
I just like. I mean, I'm normally drinking coffee when I'm smoking, so it's like, you know.
Oh, so you're in a constant euphoric state.
I would probably say Gorilla Glue number 4, and well, all the Gorilla Glues are probably quite favourable over here in the UK.
Gorilla Glue is legit. GG4 is even better though, I think, than regular Gorilla Glue. Regular Gorilla Glue can be really cheap. I bought an ounces of regular Gorilla Glue for not even fucking $15 when they're on special. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, the glues are a good change. Anything with glue in the title is usually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these ones got breath in the title. There's random shit like lilac breath. Like, what the fuck is it? Flowers can't breathe. The fuck?
Well, that's what I'm thinking about this lavender cake.
Yeah, it makes no sense. You never got a lavender. Lavender's a horrible tasting flower.
That don't even sound good, man.
Well, this one right here is called permanent marker. Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it gets you as high if you sit around and smell that motherfucker. You ever get high back in the day smelling a marker?
Yeah. Well, and the modeling glue and the it's the same concept. I mean, white out, modeling glue, marker, all of it does the same shit, really.
Tell you what, man, that pipe dope ain't no fucking joke. You fuck yourself off on that shit. Bad. Trust me, I know. Damn.
I don't know. The only thing I ever really got into
like white. It's like the steroid version of whiteout. No shit, just a little sniff of it. Fuck.
Yeah, like holy crap! What the fuck is going on here?
When was last time you cleaned it out?
Exactly. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Where the hell's my phone? Somebody's blowing up my phone. Give me a second. Hold on. Shit.
It's the phone company. You need to pay your phone bill. That's who's calling you.
Well,
no, this is Sanjay. I mean, Bob Smith from Rebel Wireless. How are you today, Mr. Blake? I have noticed that your bill has not been paid in 3 months. Do you intend on paying this bill today, sir?
No.
Provide many methods for you to pay this bill. We have direct wire transfer for one-time fee today, $10 fee, or I can do account fee on charge. What do you want today, Mr. Blake? We have to shut phone down.
That's about how it would go too, Joe. That's a pretty accurate
The
fucking.
last call Blake had.
That's pretty accurate. Hell,
Yeah. So,
some people
maybe.
trip me out, man. Look, you owe us $200, and you have to send us a bunch of how they do it, the fucking prepaid cards and shit like that.
Yeah, Walmart gift cards and shit.
Yeah, Walmart gift.
All stars now.
Tom.
I love it. Love it, man. Still the greatest intro I think on YouTube.
Right, and it's like nobody else out there is gonna give Tom an intro like that. They won't like. I mean, if Arius Spears or I think he died, but like.
Well, I would give Tom an intro on my show, but unfortunately for Tom, I'm too busy checking out this chick with amazing tits jump up and down. Sorry, Tom.
Well, you got to,
But you lie, brother. You lie.
Well, I mean, when Tom and Robert come into the stream, I got to drop that thing because it's the stuff of legend. And when you're the stuff of legend, Blake, you must continue the legend or the legend dies. And if there's one
Maybe
thing
that's what happened to me. Maybe the legend died.
that's one thing about Joey Eddles, man, that legend's never going to die. At least if I could push that narrative, that legend's never going to die. And I try to do things to where it makes because in life, man, you can do stuff that's like regular life, like, hey, you can say hi to people, or you can fucking travel halfway across the world and say hi to one person, that kind of thing. Not a lot of people live that kind of life. Not a lot of people, one, could pull it off, two, just have the spontaneity to do it, or three, have the energy to do. A lot of people are just inside, they don't know what they're doing. They don't. They're confused because it's a confusing place out there. You open the door, you walk around, it's just confusing. They want you to buy all this crap. Where's supposed to get all this money from to buy all this crap?
So in a roundabout way, you're saying if I don't get on a fucking plane because I'm terrified of heights and go across an ocean where there's a bunch of hungry sharks that'll probably eat me, you're saying that I'm confusing?
Well, the fears that you have, one, no,
I don't have a fear of it. I just have, knowing my fear of things. Fly out on the damn water, we'll find all the sharks. Shut up.
I mean, a lot of people, Blake, do have a fear of flying, but it's a copious fear. There's no need to have this fear. Their odds of dying in a plane crash on a commercial carrier out of the United States are nil. It's fucking nothing. There's nothing there, dude. Nothing there. Last one that happened was 9/11. It just doesn't happen.
Joey, knowing my fucking luck, the damn thing will go down, will slide across the fucking water, and I'll wind up on a damn island somewhere surrounded by fucking sharks, and then I'll finally get 8 or something. I mean,
you know how many people die in shark attacks every year? It's less than 5, bro. It's nothing. Nobody dies in shark attacks. It just doesn't happen.
I don't feel sorry for motherfuckers who get ate by sharks. Don't go out in the fucking ocean, dipshit. I mean, it's that simple. If you don't want to
check it out. Before you smoke weed, after you smoke weed. Or after.
Oh. Cocoa Beach.
That was great.
New Smyrna is the #1 capital of the world for shark attacks, but the people who fish, they fish literally out right there where they surf. So it's kind of like
them same damn people like cocaine because they say they like the smell of it.
What he just said.
You got people right there. They'll come in the water and they fish for fish and people surfing at the same time, so they get bit.
Carlo, what's up, Shark?
Anyway, it's a beautiful day in Florida.
I don't understand, and then they all want sympathy and shit. The shark ate me. Well, no shit. You're in their fucking world. You're on a fucking board. Sir.
Like what most Americans are actually more scared of.
UK sharks?
No, owning a passport.
It's true, Blake.
Thanks.
Why would you never get a passport? Not see other lands, bro. It's a great time. And listen, if you're out there and you come to the States, I apologize for the dickheadedness of our border agents. This is what they're told to do. It's a bit rough right now. If you come to the States, they're asking you some stupid the fuck questions. Just play along. It is what it is. Once you get out of that airport, it's a fun time.
Or they'll take it.
I was told you can't joke around with them.
I wouldn't even joke. Like, even if their dick was hanging out, I wouldn't point that out. I would just talk to them with their dick hanging out. That's what you got to do because you don't want to.
Dude, dude, if he ain't bullshitting, we going through a wild time right now over here, man. Wild. We're on the verge of a fucking recession, and we're just
For no goddamn reason they're gonna have this shit. No goddamn reason.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It'll be okay.
Right. I want you to say this with me. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. America.
America.
Yeah.
No, put an R in it. America. Get you a shot.
Duke doesn't remember these commercials because he's not from America, but
Get
back in
the
the 80s,
celebration of
dude.
the shot heard around the
Shredder
world.
might not even remember it. Fucking, I don't even know if these two are old enough to remember what he's talking about. But back in the 80s, we had this campaign called this. It was a war on drugs, and Nancy Reagan would come up and they would put an egg up there, right? And they would go, "This is your brain." It would just show an egg. And then like they show the egg frying, and they go, "This is your brain on drugs." Any questions? And the egg would just be frying.
Yes.
You got a lot of questions like this. Makes no sense for one.
None.
But that whole thing made a whole line of T-shirts. It would say, "This is your brain on drugs."
Yes.
That scene was in a Freddy Krueger movie too.
It was great.
Fried eggs.
And you know the most fucked up part of it all? They're a bunch of lying bastards too, because they said, you know, one day somebody's going to walk up and offer you marijuana. I'm here to let everybody know I am 40 fucking years old, and if I've not bought the damn shit, not one person's ever walked up to me and say, "Here you go, brother. Here's some free fucking pot."
Go to a concert. That happens.
Never one fucking time. Have they ever done that?
You haven't been to the areas where it happens. Yeah, like Shredder said, at a concert. I was at a Stone Temple Pilots concert in the year 2000 up in Alaska, bro. And I was on
Florida,
guard. It was an air guard trip, so I was subject to drug test. This fucking joint comes passing down. It was right in front of me. The guy's like, "Hey man, you want?" I was like, "I wish I can't though." And the fucking it kept going. It went back the other way because they were passing the weed and shit.
I was in the middle of a mosh pit and I had a bong.
Nice.
And here I am feeling sorry for your ass. You're gonna have pasta and you was in a mosh pit with a bone. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, you
I gotta get some water, Shredder.
Shredder's in charge. Thank God.
Don't leave me in charge.
Don't leave me in charge.
Shredder wasn't even in charge when he was in the army, bro. They weren't even in charge then.
Troy's going to a Pantera concert. Oh shit, I'd love to fucking
That's the
go
thing.
see Pantera.
Was.
I would love to go see Pantera. I was blown the fuck away 2 or 3 years ago. There's a band out of Oklahoma, and they're called "She Loves Me Not." I don't know whatever happened to them little fuckers, but if you guys are ever out there and you watch this shit, I will promote the fuck out of you.
I think Pantera died when the
One Dimebag
got shot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I know these little kids, they're like 13 fucking years old. I'm 35, right? And we're walking through the hall, and these 13-year-old kids come up and they're like, "Yeah, guys, y'all have a good show." And, "Oh, y'all playing?" "Oh, yeah, man. We play all right." Swear to God, first song they broke off on was fucking Walk by Pantera. And they played the fuck out of it. And I turn around to everybody like, damn, these are kids, man. The oldest one is 13. The youngest one's a drummer. He's fucking 9, and he's good.
They're being raised right. And
Yes,
the neighborhood
sir.
must be good to them too.
Totally, brother. It was the damnedest thing I'd ever seen in my life. They played them. They played some Slipknot shit. They did it all at the wrong venue, you know, because it's mostly a country crowd. But
They got cool parents.
they blew my shit. I'll tell you that much. So,
It is nice to see, like it's like in Worcester in UK sort of thing. There's quite a lot of people still walking around with like Slipknot and stuff on.
It's refreshing, man. It's refreshing. It's good. That's why I was so blown away by them, dude. Because it's cool to see the kids want to be in a fucking band and play again. You know, that's what's wrong with all this shit. It's all this fucking. Nobody wants to be a band. It's America's top singer. This Britain's great next star. It's always the single solo shit, or everybody wants to be a fucking rapper. You know.
I was gonna say a lot of good bands came from Germany. We have American bands too, and
oh yeah.
Which ones can you name that came from England? Like the Doors or something?
Oh, the Beatles, brother. Shit.
Yeah. Well,
the #1 band of all time, my brother. Toy Man, what's going on, brother? Damn, long time no see, homie. Toy Man's a hell of a drummer. Or I guess he still plays drums. I don't know if he still does. I mean, I used to watch him play drums. I ain't seen you in a while, so I hope you're doing good. It's just cool to see some kids fucking trying to bring it back, man. Damn.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand it. It's the best drug in the world. Everybody chant your name. All the girls looking at you when their husbands ain't looking. They'll show you some tits. I mean, what happened? Who the fuck wouldn't want that kind of life for a little while? Hell, it's funny as fuck. Shit.
Yeah, we did a little bit of all that.
And you
We
get
had,
paid.
talent.
And you get paid on top of that. So
Pretty
hell,
cool. And,
happy 420 and happy Easter, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Square Table Degenerates podcast. Oh, he dropped the podcast part. You are watching Square Table Degenerates live on Joey Eddles.
That is a radio for voice. That is a voice for radio. Fuck me, I can't even speak.
Mama says I have a face for radio. Yeah, I know, right? I get to decide what nursing home she goes to. I get the last laugh, so it's all good.
She's going to a nursing home. Lucky woman.
I don't know. She might one day. Let's hope she does. You know, hell.
Instead of into the motorway bridge.
Hey, man, life's what you make it, guys. You know. Oh, shit. I'm going to try to wait for Joey to get back, but I've got to get out of here in a minute. I got some shit coming up. So, England put out some killer bands: Sabbath, Priest, Iron Maiden, Deep Purple, Def Leppard, and a whole lot more. England had a trash thrash scene, though. Facts. Mr. Troy knows his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody watch Joey's show the other day?
Yeah, I think they did.
One yesterday, I think it was. What did the dude pick? Queen or the Beatles?
Oh,
briefly,
shit.
I don't know.
I don't think.
Okay. I'm just asking. I don't fucking know. It don't matter. Hey, Joey.
Should we all just leave?
Yeah, he does this shit. Joey just like, all right, y'all are in charge. I'm gonna go get a pizza. Oh, okay, cool.
Joey pie is
You
shit.
probably Google what is Alexa and order a pie.
Hell yeah, brother. He picked Queen. Damn. Okay, thank you, Troy. I was asking who the dude picked yesterday, Queen or the Beatles.
I don't think he did. I think he said he liked them both. Or I picked Queen. Okay.
Troy's saying he picked Queen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I know he started out. I picked both. I can't remember who he ended up.
I take Troy's word for it. I take Troy's word for it. He was there.
I need to go, and if I had if I ever get like an intern or whatever, the first project is going to be go back and fucking clip every single thing. Like I asked 100 celebrities, blah blah blah. Because we have at this point, and just go by and then put it in one big video. But I don't want to do all that and then nobody watches the fucking video, which usually is what happens and stuff like that. So at this point, I'm not doing it yet, but in the future, you never know.
I will never waste any more time with editing videos. I like it. I like it, but don't get me wrong. No matter how good I get at it, I'll never do shit like JV.
I think there's a program you could.
I mean,
at the end of the day, it's all about what programs you got and how fast you use them. I mean, anybody can be taught how to program and how to, edit the videos, but it's just it's very laborious. I mean, if you have like if you were one guy and you were trying to film video and cut it yourself to make it like on a professional level, like say for example, like Magnets Media, some shit like that, you're talking for a 15-minute video every week. You're talking about 40 to 60 hours.
I'm about to say hours, man.
Yeah, hours. That's between cutting and swipes and film it. Actually, because filming it is whatever. I mean, you got so many filming it, and then you gotta fucking edit that footage down and bring it in and trim it and cut it and align the sound.
Just out of curiosity, hypothetically speaking, no, what do you see? What's the final? Where do you want your shit to go? I guess is what I'm asking. Like, I'm not saying where you're going to be at 5 years and all that shit, but like, what's the direction you want to go in? Are you still happy? You seem happy.
I mean, until somebody
you seem happy all the time, man.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's always you always got to treat something like this as a hobby. You do. I was happy when it got monetized.
To me, interviewing them people would be work. That would be a lot of stress to me because I don't want to.
It comes together. It comes together. It's funny because I usually get the questions together like right around lunch or before here at 5:30 because I get off work at 4:30, and I usually do it like right
Oh,
before
you're at your desk.
It's very last minute. But I mean, as far as like what would ideally like to happen? I mean, it's kind of an unknown. I mean, I don't really. There's no model.
Do you want to be world?
I'd have to get famous in real life first. Realistically, I'd have to go on the road as a comic or do something along those lines. Get famous externally, and then just bring that back to YouTube. I mean, YouTube is never going to push somebody at my level solo to the point where it's a moneymaker because it's just not. This is not how the world works.
Exactly, it's not how it works.
So I mean, you just gotta have fun with it. You do,
So many people believe that shit too, man. I mean,
right. I mean, you are. And for those who are like, I mean, challenge yourself to find people who have done that. If they do, it's because they're hyper niched or they got something externally.
And here's even a bigger challenge. When you meet them people, shut your mouth and open your ears and listen, because that's what you need to do.
Well, everybody thinks they're better than everybody else at the end of the day. That's what I said. Show me your fucking $1 million. You got to go work at another job just like I do. You know what I mean? So it's like, grain of salt, most things you hear.
Yeah, you got the connections, you got the hookup. You're worldwide.
Well, if somebody also too, man, if people always the most common question in this world always from people, one person to another is how do I make money? How do I make a lot of money? And if they knew, they wouldn't be telling you. They're gonna be doing it them goddamn selves.
Exactly.
You could look at general guidelines and how people have made money in life, but if anybody who's been a millionaire, anybody who's been a billionaire, etc., or any guy generate any kind of wealth, they've usually had an external source help them. They've had a rich uncle, they've had a dad who was in the business, something like that, or they sold drugs for a while or ran booze. There's never typically in life, there's never I'm going to work, 40 hours. You got to work a lot more than 40 hours if you want to become rich. I'll tell you right now. You got to have side hustles, and a lot of it's luck. That's if you don't have a rich relative. And even if you do, you still might have to go through a lot of that. You know what I mean?
If you got a mortgage and a car note,
too far ahead. Philip Rivers and kids would all have their own fucking multi-million-dollar YouTube channels. It's just not how the world works.
It just blows my mind.
And you got to talk about shit that people want to hear too.
It blows my mind, dude. They're talking about
fucking nobody's gonna listen to this shit.
They're talking about all the time how these kids can't afford a house. Man, fuck, you look at you can't.
Well, you want some truth drop knowledge? Hey, Blakers, you want some truth drop knowledge? I'll give you fucking some knowledge. I think it's people 25 to 40. I can't remember the exact cutoff, but it's like 40% of them. 40 to 50% of them are getting help from a parent, from like an older Gen X or from an older boomer parent, and the average compensation is right around $1,500 a month. That's crazy, dude. I mean, it's the people always talk about we're going to get a recession. The recession was kind of already been here. We're just kind of like looking the other way and trying to not acknowledge that we're in it. I mean, ask anybody under 40 right now to go how it is to buy a house. Ask anybody under 40 looking for jobs, looking for future shit. It's just not there, dude. We're already there. We're just gotta. I mean, it's gonna be fucked.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. I mean, damn, you do the math, folks. These fucking kids can't do it. And then when they get out of college, okay, you're already $100,000 at a minimum in debt. And I don't get it. What up, Cassie? How you doing, baby? Look, brother, I gotta go. I got some company just showed up.
All right, have fun, Blakers. Take it easy,
hey, man. Happy 420. Happy Easter. Shredder, good to see you, dude. Love you, buddy. That's your life for him, man.
And I just saw you, Toy Man. What's going on, brother? What's popping? How's it feeling? Ron out there. Oh, speaking of this guy's in a different spot. Look at this. Looks like he's in a minivan. Look at that. Hell yeah.
BC.
Look at that. That's outside his house. Holy shit. This guy leaves the house.
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, world premiere exclusive BC Herbs. Leaving
Look
the
at the
house.
snow.
I didn't even think they had
They've let him leave the house.
Right. I didn't think they had fucking 5G out that far. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, rocking.
I did not, Kathy. What happened? We're smoking it, man. How you feeling, buddy?
Happy 420.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, dude. You guys smoke that weed for 420 and shit.
Just gonna get some deals downtown.
Okay, it's deals day for you. Okay.
Oh yes, sir.
Deals on feels. Now, is a lot of shit closed, but for you for Easter, a lot of businesses are closed. It's not a holiday, official holiday, but a lot of businesses are closed. That's for sure. Because they know, like, isn't that by you, Doof? A lot of them shit's closed in England, right?
Oh yeah, I mean pretty much everywhere's closed apart from like you know your like your smaller stores. So yeah.
More closed and closed-minded Shredder at a gay bar when he's not letting the gay guys, you know, do things to him. More closed-minded than that.
Like Will Smith, take my name out your mouth. What you want, you little crumb snatcher?
Mommy, let me play with this.
Fine, don't make a mess. I'm busy. All day, every day. I go back to work tomorrow. Yay.
Oh, are you back from Italy, bro, or what?
Yeah, I've been home for about 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay. Where did you go to Venice? Where'd you
I
go?
didn't make it to Venice. We went to Florence. We went to Rome, Naples, East Coast, West Coast, and all
Okay.
throughout.
When did you get to go to the Vatican?
Yes.
What about Toyman's joining the party. Welcome to it's been a minute.
Amalfi, Sorrento, Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius, Florence.
Did you go to the Tower of Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Did you go there?
Yes.
Did you do the picture where you're going like this?
No, I didn't hold my hand up like that. No, I was like, I was curious why they were doing that. She's like, oh, they're trying to hold the photo up. I'm like, that shit, just take my picture. Been there, done that.
What's up, Ron? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, my friend. And how about you?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. It's 420. You know how we roll around here. We smoke.
Yeah. What's the weather like in Ohio?
Right now it says 52 degrees and mostly sunny.
Yeah, we're almost at 7 degrees here in London.
Okay.
Found a cool magnet. Every place we went to, they only had stuff for their city, but I came across an auto grill, some gas stations, like a thing, and they had a magnet that had every little place. I was like, I'll take 2 of those. Well, one was for a friend from work. She collects magnets from everywhere. Other people have been there before, and they're so excited to hear what I about it. But
You're going to talk about this Italy trip for a month. People working like, hey, Shredder, you quit talking about this fucking Italy trip, bro. It was like fucking like 3 months ago.
from one coworker to the next, I mean, they're like, "Oh, how was it?" I'm like, "Okay."
Well, the worst is when you're in that kind of position like you are, and you talk to the same, 30, 40 people every week or whatever. You can ever take how many people it is, and they know shit that's going on. You got to tell the same fucking story over and over and over. That shit can get tiresome sometimes, man, depending on what you're doing.
It could, but these people are happy. They're like, it's like everybody. It's a different vacation. I don't know, man, how to put it in words. More grown up. It's like, yeah, you went there.
It's more civilized.
Yeah.
More civilized.
Well, these people, they're older. I'm living that dream now. I'm not.
I know. I get asked the same fucking question every time I go to the States. Oh, what's it like over there in America? I said, just like us.
I don't want to
No
look back in
fucking
life and say, I
difference.
wish I'd done this. I wish I'd done that.
The language is the same.
When British people go over to America, it's literally we like it's excellent for us because we can let loose.
Do we have better fast food than you?
Well, you just have better things than us, to be honest.
Just asking.
Well, like once they clear, like say Duke came to the States, they clear the once they clear the customs and they get the right connect. I mean, say they came here, I could offer them fireworks. I could offer them. We could go to the range. I could offer them marijuana. We could go gambling. There's so many fucking random things we could do that are just like right there. You know what I mean? That if you had them over there in England, they're going to be either 1, too expensive, 2, regulated, 3, illegal. So it's like it could be that could be liberating for the right Brits to come over here.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, yes, I do give Americans a load of shit for having backwards laws sometimes.
Well, I mean, imagine England is
we
like
drive
that.
on the wrong side of the fucking street anyway. So what the fuck?
Well, Britain is the traffic jam of life. If you think about it, like, do they have a lot of things? Sure, but man, it just takes so much longer to
Yeah.
get so much more money, and you got to wait for the car to go around, and that's a great euphemism. I like it. Great Britain's like a traffic jam. It's just constant traffic jam.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
things to see in England or wherever, around that area.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make it there one day.
Come out in fucking October whenever we find out if that game's gonna be, bro. Good banger, man. Oh, Doof had to leave. Well, I don't know if he had to leave or not, but he might come
jumped.
back. Well, he said he was going to leave earlier, so I mean, we'll see. He's welcome back. He has like it's no big deal. We're going to keep going for a little bit longer, I think. I think we'll probably. I don't know if Funky Uncle John's going there. I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, Kim's making food there, so I'm going to eat some of that here soon.
Yes, I wouldn't mind going over to fucking England because I got cousins over there apparently.
Okay.
Well, that's where
Which side? Mom's side, dad's side. Where's the ancestry?
My mother's side. She came over after the Second World War was over.
Okay.
So.
My missus is sleeping. He's playing.
Well, I don't know. I'd be a little leery about me renting a car over there because I have to get used to driving on the wrong side of the fucking street.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I didn't drive when I was over there. I just let the people there drive or took the trains. I mean, when I go on vacation, I don't really drive. I don't like to rent a car because it's like I don't go on vacation to drive a fucking car. I can drive a car here. I mean, I really don't care that much. It's not really that big of a deal.
If
I mean,
you
like
do,
when we
you
go,
just get the full coverage.
well, when we go to the Virgin Islands, for example, I mean, they got roads over there, but they're real steep and they're real bumpy and this and that. I'm not going to be liable for all that bullshit when I can just take a cab and they know it better than me when they drive it literally every fucking day. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That bird's having a great time.
Yeah, man. It's spring, bro. They're gonna be mating.
Yes, sir. Do it for any time, brother. You know you're welcome over here at the beautiful Square Table Degenerates.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one drinking a fucking beer today.
What you got popping? What kind of beers you drinking, buddy?
Oh, I got some Bush Ice.
I fucked with the Bush Ice years ago. God, it's been a minute. I didn't know they still made that.
Yeah, well, this is at 6%, and it's brewed here in Canada. So.
The Terrapin Hopsecutioner 7.3 IPA.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's my beer. I drink. And the bug came from Georgia. It's where they're based out of. Atlanta Brewery, right there.
Is that one of those craft beers?
Yep, based out of Georgia.
Yeah, nice
By
and
the
smooth.
Battery, where the Atlanta Braves play.
Hmm.
I'm waiting to start cooking up some more food. She's sleeping. She worked last night. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing later is firing up the grill and grilling up some chops, baked potato, and throw some veggies on there too, and roast those.
Next, we'll meet him out. I got whatever the generic coffee I bought is. The same thing. I'm drinking some coffee. Got some water over here. Well, I'll show you the strain I got. I'm smoking this right now. It's that permanent marker. Where the fuck they
If I drink coffee, I get the jitters, man. I get hot. I can run fast. I can't handle it.
Well, I mean, you gotta balance it. I mean, it's you don't want to be shaken, so it's a balance. If you're naturally, pumped person, you might not need it. I just drink it because I smoke so much weed and all the gummies and shit like that. A lot of times it gets you tired. This is a little balancer, And in an ideal world, I'd like to drink some beers, but I can't be drinking all the beers, so because you get heart problems and shit. Because I'm an excess guy, I'm really excessive and shit like that. So I smoke a lot of weed instead.
Sorry if that bird's making noise.
No, it's fine. It makes me feel like I'm outside. I don't have to do anything. It's great.
Have you been to Costa Rica?
I have not. The only time I've been to the Central America was Honduras back in 2006 for some random thing with the Air Force. Other than that, I have not been to any of Central America. No, and I'll tell you, I'm never going to El Salvador. I'll tell you that. That's the one fucking Central American country. I'm doing.
No, I wouldn't be going there either.
I mean, not that it was even on my fucking radar before. You know, El Salvador is like Guatemala South, but like, especially now. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless I was on like, I need to visit every country, unless I was on like that kind of kick, which you never know. I mean, if life takes me in a fucking straight upright direction and I'm making $1 million doing the same thing I'm doing now, and I can worry about this stupid government job, then yeah, you never know. I might get on that kind of kick, but as it's now, fucking yeah, it's not happening, bro. This shit's not happening.
Well, you like the islands. You've gone to islands before.
I've been there. We've been to the Virgin Islands 3 times, bro. It's been so many times. It's fun. I like it there. It's me and Jimmy was just talking about that. We're probably gonna get another trip there soon.
You ever gone to Hawaii?
I haven't. I'll probably get there at some point.
You haven't.
There's a military resort out that way. It's called the Haleikoa Resort.
Yeah, the Big Island.
Like, retired military and active duty could use it, but like, so I'll probably hit that at some point. But it's not like a. I'll probably do that when I'm finishing up the 50 states visited list, because I got like 9 more to go to. I've been to like 41 of the 50 states.
Same here, man.
I like to get all the territories too. You know, I like to get to Guam as well, and I like to get to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's not hard. I can do Puerto Rico easily, and then all the inhabited territories. I mean, I'm not going to get to like Pitcairn Island or something like that, but like all the ones that have people, we like to go to all those. Pretty much just Guam, and then I think that's about it, really. All the other ones are easy.
A lot of my friends out here in Florida are from Puerto Rico and wherever, Dominican Republic. So if we want to go to those places, I would travel with them. You know, they go there all the time. So it's good.
Come say hi, Mr. Josh from the lands far away.
Cool, man. Yeah, I've been to almost 50 states myself.
Yeah, the only ones I haven't been to is Mississippi, Alabama, North, South Dakota, Nebraska, Montana, Idaho, Hawaii. There's one more. I gotta look at the map now.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I've been to almost all the states myself, except
maybe Kansas. I don't know if I've been to Kansas or not.
Dakotas, California. Well,
I've been to Arkansas. I've been to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I've only been to 10 different states over there. That was it.
Okay. I'd like to get to all the provinces and territories of Canada too. I've just been to 3. I've been to Ontario, been to British Columbia, and I've been to New Brunswick. And I haven't spent much time to get it all, really. I really haven't. I'll probably wait. Honestly, I'm not with the current guy in office. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to do some of that traveling up that way until some of this shit dies down a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I'm not crossing the border, because I'm waiting for
I'm not trying to get sent to El Salvador for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah. So
I have family in Canada. We've been through Toronto, Montreal, Quebec. That's where they live. My uncle, my grandmother, who just passed away, her brother lives right across from Niagara Falls. His house is literally like right there.
Oh, down around right in Buffalo.
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Well, he's in the area. Oh, okay.
He's in Canada. They're Canadians.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Niagara Falls. I've been there so many times.
I'm stoked.
I've even walked across that bridge a long time ago. Me and a friend, we went down there. I thought, hey, we can walk across the bridge and go to the other side and grab some beer over there. And so we did.
Simpler times back then, man. Yeah. Now you need a passport.
Yeah, I know. We didn't need a passport back then. We all we needed was just a driver's license and everything. That was it. There we go. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I'm gonna go back in. This bird's trying to holler. It's mating season. We got out here. We got red cardinals and blue jays.
We was just in the house earlier looking at the tree out here, the bush I got in the back. Well, it's not really a bush. It's like a series of bushes, and there's one big tree in the middle, and the whole thing. But there's a bunch of 3, 4 blue jays that hang out. The little, I don't know what a group of blue jays is called, but they're hanging out in that little tree over there. It's kind of cool. I think what we're gonna do is get one of those bird cams with they call them bird buddies. It runs on like solar energy, and it has a little camera, and And when the bird comes and feeds, there's like a motion sensor. So like when something comes to the camera and eats, does their little bird thing, the birds right fly around. When they eat, when they peck, it'll look up at the camera and it'll take a little shot. And it'll send a notification to your phone or whatnot, and it'll capture, it'll tell you what bird it is. It's really cool. I got a couple friends, and Nikki really loves birds. She does.
We just saw a show today on Sunday Morning News with Jane Pauley. They were doing an episode about how birds were used for styling. So the ladies back in the 1800s, early 1900s were stealing them, killing them for their hats.
What's on?
We're going for what? I would sell 10 bids. Stones we had. Her uncle bought 5 stones.
Yeah.
And most of the stylists, most of the birds died in Florida for making hats for women back then. And they talked about how yesterday was the first shot heard around the world before this Gettysburg Address. All that.
Okay.
Lexington, Virginia.
Yeah.
Started.
5 o'clock. And there's their barbecue at 5. Okay. So I'll do that.
Yes, sir. Enjoy that barbecue. Welcome, everyone. Josh, anybody listening, if you want to come and join the panel, man, feel free.
Yeah, hello, everybody in the chat.
I'm on the phone. I can't see text messages.
I haven't. I'll highlight any pertinent messages. We haven't had a message in quite a while. It's been
sign language.
Yeah, last Josh Simpson, or Simo, as he calls himself, or as he goes by, Simo Stoops. Is it Simo? I don't know. Not a fucking Englishman. I'm a fucking American.
I don't know if Blake's still watching, but in answer to his questions, he wanted to know if I was still playing drums. My drums are packed away because my place right now is too small. I can't set them up. I haven't got the room.
Drums are cool, man. When for a while I've been listening to music and I just focused on drums. Let's hear how they play.
Yeah, well, I got a set of
drums for me.
I got a set of electric drums. So.
Yeah, we like to inspire our kid, but he's noisy as it is, man. Everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they inspire the kid by making them learn shit, bro. Because when the kids learn shit, that's too many parents. They don't like learn the kids shit.
He absorbs.
What pissing me off a lot about a lot of parents, Shred, is that they'll like say, for example, we got here's little Benjamin over here. Little Benny, he likes Spider-Man. So you get these parents that fucking get the kid a Spider-Man bed sheet, Spider-Man wallpaper, Spider-Man ceiling fans, but. Time out. This kid basically is in a captive society, right? Captive world. Like, he only sees what you physically buy him. Why are you capitulating to the stupid corporation based on one instinct going, oh, yeah, I might like that when he's fucking 2 years old. Go up outside the box, put up pictures of fucking random scientists. Things that's going to make him think. Things that's going to get his brain spinning. Get amused in construction industries. Motivation towards industries is going to make money in 10, 15, 20 years. Not retarded shit's going to make him look like an idiot and fucking be the rest of the brain dead mob. Because it's going to be a dog-eat-dog society here real soon. In a dog-eat-dog society, you're going to want fucking milk bone skills. You want to get past that mob, get ahead in life. So, I mean, it's all on you as a parent. I mean, it's simple shit.
Oh, we do okay. He's Generation Alpha. He's been around. He's been good. He's been good. We're not those kind of parents, man. We'll whoop his ass in public.
Don't be afraid to bring a little shock collar, a little shock in the.
And I say that like laughingly. We're stern, we're firm, we're good. He's good.
Once you get above a certain age, though, don't be spanking him because it's counterintuitive.
No, then you comply with money. You don't comply with the hand.
I think basically
you comply with this. You comply with this.
Once they get off with the diaper, I think that's a good time to stop spanking them. Because have the padding in the butt, and it's once they understand life. You're doing it when they're little. They're like a puppy. No, you tell a puppy don't pee on the fucking one part of the rug, pee over there in the pants. So you're teaching the little puppy. Same thing with a little baby who's walking around stumbling. No, don't do that. You hit them a little bit. You spank them. Once they're older, you're not gonna take a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, be like, all right, that's counterintuitive, dude. It teaches them that's why I always like when people. I used to beat kids. Well, yeah, look at you now with all your fucking trauma. It's probably because you were fucking beat. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be like that. I'm not saying you don't need to be authoritative. I'm not saying you don't, but the art of being a good parent, my opinion, this is just me talking. Other people got their own opinion, but good parents are the ones who can threaten that kind of stuff. You're never actually going to go and do. You're never actually going to come and beat.
True.
Here.
But
No
you
way.
served a long time, man.
No way, man. I've had kids now for, I mean, get back to 07. I met Kim when she was 07, so I've been, 07, 08, right in there, and that's crazy.
You know, they're children are good. He's good. We're good. We're good parents. We are the parents of the year. You know,
And a lot of it, you just gotta suck up, man. You know how many times I was just in things and it's like, what do you do here? I don't know. What should I do? You know, should I contact the city and have them, come watch this kid in the cage for an hour? I figure this out. You just gotta figure it out. Speaking of just figuring things out, we welcome Angie to the show. How you doing today?
Hey.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Toy Man, Stretta. How's everybody's Easter?
Quiet, relaxing.
Yeah, I wish I could say mine was, but it's not been. Not with a tornado last night. That was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I heard about all that bad weather you guys had in the Midwest.
The tornado.
I'm in Maryland, so I'm on the
Oh.
East Coast. Yeah, I've never lived through a tornado before. I don't ever remember us getting one.
Any damage around that area or no?
Like about 2 people died.
Oh.
Yeah, and I looked out because 2 houses up, their roof was entirely ripped off
Oh wow.
the house. So it's been really bad. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But today's a new day. I can't. I just thank God that Trudy and I are okay in the house, and
Yeah.
so. But
Usually the sun
it was
after
crazy.
a big storm. So
And it ended as fast as it started. It was like it sounded like a freight train, and the sky turned kind of green, and that was about it.
So
Yeah, it's when that sky, the sky maybe a black and green, and when it turns a bright orange, there's a big problem coming.
Yes, and there was like a strip of real dark, and then there was like a real light green kind of
Yeah.
strip underneath of it, and then it just. There was nothing you could do. It was just.
Yeah.
I just kind of helped Trudy and was just like, okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
It's the only thing you can do. Head for the basement and hope for the most, and hope for the best, I should say.
Yeah. Hey, Craig.
I know. I can remember when the tornado hit in London. I was over my brother's place. Next thing you know, the back door kind of got ripped off the hinges, and we went down into the basement. The house next to us, the roof came right off. The only damage that was done to my brother's house was his door is missing.
Yeah. Isn't that? It's like it moves like in between houses and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, it's just
Well, when you go to certain museums, they'll have like a tornado exhibit or a hurricane simulator. Tornadoes, once they pass over certain blocks and buildings, it kind of cuts off the wind. You'll have to see those at like certain like exhibits and museums. But yeah, that's why it skips house to house. But if that tornado was like a mile wide, well, fuck that.
Yeah, I would have flattened everything into the path.
But tornadoes aren't nearly as big of a problem as people like to think they are. Like in this area, like in Cleveland, I heard tales of my dad talking that, but it was 1955 a tornado hit, and beyond that, there was like a minor one. Like it's once every 70, 80 years. It's so rare. It's nothing. You get hurricanes are way more of a concern than a tornado, I would say.
Oh, okay.
That's a picture of it.
Oh.
You ever see the new movie Twister?
No, and I don't want to.
Okay.
But it was a really crazy one because usually tornadoes they funnel upwards like that, not out like that.
Vortex.
It was miles and miles long.
I don't know, I've seen pictures of ones where the tornado came down and it was like a long finger going for miles and then it touches the ground.
Yeah, this one had a very tiny funnel, and then
Oh, really?
it just went like that. So it went from, I don't think it was in 2 different states.
We've gotten water spouts, and we get dirt devils or something.
Yes.
But recently we had a couple of tornadoes hit, but I don't know. They say it was just high wind and everything based on the damage.
Yeah.
I remember when I was sitting on the Ambassador Bridge, I'm just kind of looking down the river between Windsor and Detroit. Next thing I'm looking at, that's a water spout coming towards us.
Yeah, I took a ride around town and got pictures.
I've seen those water spouts. They're pretty cool looking.
They are. They are.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Denny.
So
good to see you.
You were in. You had a tornado that hit in Maryland.
Yeah. Unheard of.
I
Unheard
just
of.
watched like World News a couple nights ago, and I'm like, all right. It was kind of like a day. Forgive me. Getting used to coming back home in a way. When I was watching some TV and I saw, I briefly saw something about the report on that. It's like my World News at night. So, but I haven't watched it lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. That's why I kind of ring the bell because, you know, it was like it was like 4 or 5 days ago. Whenever that storm came, we had a cold front pass us too.
Yeah.
Nothing came.
Well,
from that.
yesterday was the hottest day that we've
Cold
had
there,
so
no
far. It
wind.
was like in the 80s. And I mean, it was beautiful. It was a gorgeous day. And I don't know, nuts.
Anything I hear that's from like other states, it's usually through world news or maybe if it makes like mainstream media. But other than that, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Somebody posted on our town's like Facebook page or whatever, and somebody sent a video of, I guess it was their husband standing out on the back of the deck drinking a beer or whatever, and then all of a sudden you see the guy point over and you see the sky turning like this green, and then all of a sudden they both almost levitated off the ground. It scared them so bad. So I guess that was the freight train, you know what I mean? And when the one guy just went, "Oh fuck," and grabbed hold of this guy, I was like, "Oh, we need a 7-second delay there, like CBS." But I mean, I've never seen 2 men run as fast as they did. Oh my god! Not that I'm laughing, but it's just, you know, you gotta. If you don't laugh, you cry, right?
This is very true, very true, very true.
Were you stub
I'm
yourself
an ugly
in the
crier
middle of the
too.
night,
Blech.
walking to the bathroom?
Speaking of the bathroom, I'll be right back. Boy, man, you're in charge.
How the fuck did I get put in charge? Oh
Thank you,
shit!
Kenny.
Don't leave a Canadian in charge, damn it! You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Thank you, Denny. Yeah. Ireland is not known for ever getting a tornado. So it was really scary for all of us, you know. And my one friend's house, it's pretty big and they have a lot of land and
Yeah.
trees that were years old, big ones. And one of them was uprooted out of the ground and the other one broke off. Now you couldn't even get your arms around this tree trunk and it broke off at the bottom. It sheared it off right at the bottom.
It'll grow back. That root ball's still in the ground. From
Yeah.
the base of that trunk, I guarantee that root ball's probably the size of 2 homes.
But imagine what is it, PSI or whatever, the pressure
Yeah.
to break it off at the base. I mean, Jesus. They had really
nothing, just snapped.
Well, obviously, if it broke it off down that far, that tree was well rooted.
Yeah.
In order to, you know, the tornadoes can snap anything off root very quickly, or uproot trees. I've seen trees that just kind of just get uprooted because they weren't very deep
Like
enough.
far enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Around here, if a tree falls down, maybe the sidewalk that's kind of close will come up too because the root goes that far out.
Yeah.
They say how you trim the tree, like if the tree's like think of a Christmas tree. So at the base of it, it's
Oh,
wide,
okay,
right?
Shredder. I'll have no problem with that.
Right. No. I'm like, no. So like most trees, the tips of the branches would be where the root would be. So the further you trim it back, the less it won't grow or something, or as big or something like that.
Yeah. And Trudy, it's funny. Trudy was acting really weird before it
Oh
came.
man, dogs and animals can hear all that stuff. You would wonder where they run to. They hide. They go underground. They
Yeah.
tuck in somewhere.
She just kept jumping on me, like trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
And I put her in her crate.
It's
I was
whistling
like,
so loud. It's like deafening.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The other sign is it gets, there's a storm coming. And you see it coming, and it's all around you, and all the birds have gone. And it's nice and quiet. That's when you start. Yeah, there's a problem because I was at a friend of mine's house, and I noticed we were standing outside talking, and didn't hear the radio, but there was a twister heading towards us, and it nice and sunny. And I was looking at the dark sky coming in towards us very slowly, and like looking around, and I'm thinking, where'd the squirrels go? There's no squirrels.
No birds.
No birds chirping.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you see that black sky come to? I think we better head into your basement, Mikey, because do you hear any birds? Do you see any squirrels? He's like looking around and says, no. No sooner did we get in the basement, a couple seconds later, it hit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Went out to his
That gives
backyard.
that eerie feeling when there's
Yeah.
no,
Went out to his backyard. Trees were down, branches were busted, fences were blown over. His camper, that was it. He had one of those little travel trailer campers that was upside down.
Oh
See, most of us on the East Coast and Midwest experience what the high pressure shows on
Yeah.
the news. So like they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a big storm out here in like California or whatever, maybe starting off, and then it just shows like how it's kind of coming down and up, and it's just pushing across. Either before it hits the Midwest, like us, right? Like Joey's kind of like not really Midwest. You don't hear about all that damage, but it's still brewing, still coming. So you can take heat from that.
Yeah.
Watch the TV. It's like, oh, you can see like looks like a slope. It just goes down and up. That's the cold front passing. So if
Yeah.
people get what they'll get. You got a tornado. Heard of?
Oh, I know, Denny. I think that's so mean. I feel so bad for the canary.
I'm gonna log in onto the computer. Let me hang up this phone. It's getting hot. I gotta charge it.
Okay.
I'll pop back up. Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, how are you going to come back up? I got no. I can't bring him up.
No, I guess if he means if Joey comes back or whatever.
Yeah, because I have no control.
I know.
That's the only thing, Okay, Toy Man, you're in charge, bro. Oh, really? Oh, okay. How am I going to bring people up?
Whew, so yeah. Went to my sister's and had dinner. She's a great cook. Mm.
Oh.
I am not, so I always go to her house.
Cooking's easy. Anybody can do it.
I don't know. I'm getting better.
Okay. There we go. The man's back.
All right. Who is we dropped? Somebody dropped. Who else? Oh, Shredder.
No, he's going to switch over to his computer and he's going to charge his phone up.
Okay. Yeah, that's that makes sense. I feel it.
Yeah.
So did the Easter Bunny bring you gentlemen anything nice or sweet?
Yeah, there's some
beer.
I ate eggs for the kiddos, and I put some money in there, and then they had fun with that. And Nikki really appreciated the eggs. She really liked it. I can tell, look in her face.
Oh,
She really liked that. So that made me happy. That was good. We saw the grandkids yesterday.
oh, good.
They were bouncing around having fun. They were playing with my kids. That was good. They had some aunts and uncles. So that's good for now.
Yeah.
Mark Jones, what's going on, Mark Jones? Good to see you, bud.
Mark, what's up, brother? Yeah, I was just talking to Mark on Facebook. Yeah, I'm still here, Mark. I'm still here, brother. I'm still here. Speaking of guys, we're still here. Welcome to Dorito the show. How you doing?
Hi. Okay. Oh, geez, look, there goes the neighborhood. We got Doritos. Did you bring the salsa?
The what?
The salsa.
So we can get you in there.
Yeah, I had you laughing a little bit yesterday, huh, Toy Man?
Yeah. Yeah.
That brownie was good.
Mm.
We was chunking down a brownie. It was a nice one. We were trying to
Special
figure out.
brownie or
Yes,
brownie?
yes. We opened it up and it was supposed to be sectioned, but it had a little card that said "cut it to these sections and match it up." And I'm like,
Right.
I'm like, oh, it's good. And I'm just next thing you know, I was,
down.
yeah,
Oops.
20 minutes
Too
later,
much.
I was smiling.
Boy, that hit you pretty quick, didn't it?
It actually did. And usually, it takes a while for they usually don't hit like that, but it made me giddy, man.
I know.
Oh, I
mean-
had a big old handful, not handful, but a big old extra helping of RSO.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep and I woke up to a tornado. I'm not kidding. That's the way it happened.
Yeah, I mean, we were down.
I thought
to,
I knew I was high, but I didn't know I was that high. Yeah.
yeah, we were already down a couple BTs. We smoked a couple rips, and we smoked a few bowls, and we smoked a few joints, and a couple little vaping here and there, and then I think there was another joint involved. We just Luch was down.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. Yeah.
Luch, like, it's funny. He gets to the point where he's like, dude, I don't want to smoke no more. And I'm like, okay. Here you go. And it's like,
most people, I mean, I get that all the time when they come over here. People always go, I'm good. There's the I'm good moment. Because they're smoking and they get really high, and usually the room spins, or they think their arm's out there, and they're like, I'm good. Because they got to gather their. It happens there's only been like two, three people who have come over and be able to. Julia, who used to come over all the time, she was one of them. She could smoke weed till the cows come out. That girl would never get too high. But everybody else, there's one or two over there. Chad, I am Chad from Big Tall Dude. He was like that too. I think that's about it. Everybody else pretty much either would do I'm good, or like Liz Zigwad, she fall asleep, shit like that. So it's a very rare breed who can really smoke it and do everything and what what I mean.
Well, that's just it. Luch used to be that way. He was just like me, diehard. Let's cruise. You know what I mean? But now he doesn't cruise as much anymore. And so, but seeing he's been my best friend since I was 15. You don't take this, you're going to get socked, sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of vice versa. It's one way or the other. If you don't do it, you're an idiot. I'm going to kick your ass, or, you ha 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 sort of thing. No, we don't do that with one another. It's keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, I don't smoke that shit anymore because fuck, all it does is put me to sleep.
I'm super hyper, so it keeps me moderated.
No, it gives me. I have feet pain and random shit. It just gets me mellow throughout the day and then be able to do shit with the kiddos and random stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, do I need to smoke every day? No, I couldn't. But I mean, it's like it's an improvement factor. You know what I mean? It's like when you leave the house, do you need to wear shoes every day? No, but it feels good. It's probably better for your posture. Same thing with weed. Do I need to get high every day? No. It's probably better for everybody else because the chances of anybody else getting choked to death by annoyed me dropped to practically zero. And, I get a lot more creative shit done in the environment, which I'm trying to do, which is grow as a, YouTuber and all that kind of shit. So it works out for everybody involved is what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
Right in the pussy, man. Right in the pussy. Pow! Dick to the pussy.
Just keeping you moderated.
Dick to pussy action is what most of these guys are lacking. That's what they need to do. They come up with these girls like, yo, baby, take it. Me and you, dick the pussy. What do you think? And she's like, hell yeah. Give me 5 minutes. That's how you gotta do it, man. You fucking you can't be pussyfooting around and shit.
No pun intended.
Hey, no pun intended, right?
You might want to have that thing checked before you go down there, buddy. That sort of
Yeah, what happened?
no problem. Come here. Yeah, no problem. I got you. Come here. Ooh.
Well, I mean, you want to. I mean, if you want to go pay for it, you're. I mean, that's.
Well,
it's
no,
like-
neither
it's
nor,
like-
buddy. But that one. Hey, I got you. Come on over here. Ooh, you might want to
That
be a
almost.
little cautious.
Well, I mean,
about
you have to.
Hey,
You have
come on
to.
over here.
Well, I mean, you're hanging out in gross.
That is the one that you paid for.
You're hanging out in gross parts of town, though. You're hanging out in gross parts of
Just
town.
saying.
But to piggyback on that, though, we welcome Shutter back to the show on his computer. But listen, we have the counter to a lot of this stuff, Dorito. Is always, go see a prostitute if you have a motherfucker. Prostitution's illegal in 49 states and most counties in fucking Nevada. There's no place legally to get a prostitute. So stop with the just go see a prostitute advice. You're telling people to break the law, man. So tell them to drive 120 miles an hour and sniff a couple rails when they're going down I-90. Go tell them that.
You said go see a prostitute.
No, I'm just saying
I
in
just
general.
said if you're talking about the RB over there, and you know what an RB is, right?
Yeah, it's a
An
recreational
RV.
vehicle.
No, it's
I
a
made a deal
rocket.
with this guy. He took my house. I took the RV. We live in
Usually, if someone's over there and they're a lady and they're over there going, "Hey, come on over here. I got you. I got you." You need to run, dude, because that's an RB.
Well, to piggyback on what Denny says, weed makes art better. It makes music better. It makes
I don't know what
food
you mean
better.
about prostitution, though, because
It makes sex better. Weed makes pizza better. I know pizza is part of food, but a lot of people just only eat pizza. They don't eat food. Weed makes driving better. Weed makes going to the mountains better, going to the beach better. Makes church organs better. I can't think of much shit that weed doesn't make better. Maybe it makes you fucking take the SATs worse. I don't know. But like most things in life are improved by marijuana. I would
I guess whether it's
I know when I was trucking in the U.S., I don't know how many knocks I got on my door. Hey, would you like some company? No, fuck off. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I guess either way, whether it's a guy or a girl,
Yeah.
a hoe is a hoe, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and if they're going, "Hey, I got you," an RB means rotten box.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's, I got you. Yeah, you got everybody else too. Oh no. Mom told me
You might as well drill a hole in a bucket of water and fuck it, because that's what you're feeling.
Mama told me stay away from girls like that.
Yeah.
What's
the matter, Creeds? Where you at? Hey, come here, honey.
I see you. You've been bitten by the 3D. I've watched your videos here and there. I see you've been bitten by the 3D bug.
Yeah. I just printed this off the other day. I had to downsize it because if I was going to print this full size, it would take 36 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I don't want 3.
What do you?
So I broke it down.
What are you running? A Creality?
Yeah.
Well, an Ender 3?
Yep, I got an Ender 3 V3.
Okay. Yeah, I got the 5 Pro.
That's where it all started.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking at getting the Ender 3 Plus, the next one, bigger up in here.
Oh wow.
Let's see. Oh, hang on.
Looks like Florence, Italy to me.
There we go.
See that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I got one of those too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that.
That's the cool thing about that one. It's a print in place, and you don't need to put any supports on it.
I think Toyman, Ryan, if welcome back whenever you want, buddy. Just let me know. Just click the thing and come back.
He switched his camera and lost it.
Yeah, he probably he lost a long time ago. He went cuckoo bananas. But yeah, if he lost his camera connection, we'll definitely let him back up when he clicks that. We'll keep going for a while. I think we'll go till 420, and then Funky Uncle John will take over on the 420 lineup. And I'll probably join him down for a little bit. Mark said, I tried weed once, ended up behind the toilet, stick the beer now. But yeah, if you need to That's the thing with weed, man. Especially nowadays, there's not a person out there. If you're coming to a weed area, you can find somebody who's on weed. So do it with somebody, you know, that's with it. Because it's sometimes people, if you're paranoid by nature, like if you got a lot of anxiety and a lot of shit, you know, either bothers you fast or, you know, you worry about a lot of things abnormally, that kind of thing. When you're first doing weed, you're going to want to ease yourself into it because you could really freak the fuck out. I mean, if you have a really strong sativa,
when I go places, I smell it all around. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Paranoia will kick in no matter what, whether you're a paranoid person or a non-paranoid person. When you first smoke weed, if you smoke like some sort of gnarly indica couch or some shit that's gonna shove your dick in the dirt, if you get just a nice mellow strain and you take a couple puffs, you're not gonna be looking at the people in the mailbox or worrying any shit about any shit like that.
Well, the too long didn't read on all weed strains are if it's an indica strain and you smoke the indica, you're gonna be relaxed. If you smoke too much of the indica, you're gonna fall asleep. If it's
but you also get paranoid too.
If it's a sativa, that's where I'm going. That's not indicas. That's sativas. Sativas. If you smoke some sativas, you're gonna get creative. You're gonna get the pain relief, etc. If you smoke too much sativas, you'll get paranoid. Usually, that's where the paranoid.
I felt the same way on both. Like
I kind of feel it's more of the indica than the
coffee
sativa.
fucks me up. Weed fucks me up.
Because sativa will make you sick if it's too much, and it'll make you giddy when you hit the right point. I've never so much gotten paranoid or seen somebody paranoid off of sativa, but indicas, because they get so fucking just slammed with it, they feel that it's more of a feeling that you shouldn't be doing it sort of thing that makes you paranoid.
Well, that's why you have to come into any situation like a boss. I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I can walk into a room and solve, you know, complex math equations or, you know, get a financial deal done between institutions. But any situation I go into, that I've created in life, I'm gonna own that shit and I'm gonna rock it. I mean, I'm not gonna. I've been pulled over and I've been high as fuck. They don't know I'm high just because I'm high right now. Somebody came and watched the show for the first time. They couldn't tell I'm high because when you're high all the time, you know how to operate high. You know, that's the key to it. I mean, a lot of people just don't know how to operate high. They just go, "Hey there, I'm high, there, and then here's tip number one: if you're high, there's no need to tell everybody in the world that you're high. You don't need to tell people that all the time. Some people do, and I get it.
Advice, I would, not to do that. Any of that. Just plead the
Some
fifth.
people-
I do that. Oh my god, I do that. I'm
They'd be like, yo, you can't even if you can drive, you're slurring. If I was a cop, bro, let me tell you, I'll be doing paperwork every fucking day. For certain.
Lap, come back to the show if you want. Oh wait, no, Lap already left in whatever. It wasn't a thing. That's right. My bad.
Yeah, I just see what Troy said.
In the
See
drawer.
what Troy said about tweakers looking out windows and stuff. I've actually turned playing into tweakers into a pastime sport back in the day, and that was really, really fun. It's really, really great to mess with a tweaker, dude. Oh, it's so awesome. You can get them freaked the fuck out, dude.
How do you make all that, man?
Just go here. I'll show you.
I wonder what I look like.
It's easy. I'll show you how to do it. I'll message you on.
Link me up, man. I'll see. I'll play around.
Now listen. Hey, I'll give you the simple instructions on how to do this. All right. I'm gonna create something in the thing. How you do it, right? You just do the same thing I do, and then you're gonna have to follow simple instructions. You gotta click something, and then it takes a couple pictures and formulates your AI. But I'll show you how it's done. It's real easy. Watch. Just watch.
God, all my life I've always wanted to be skinnier, but my God, they make me so skinny on these things that I don't even like it. I'm like,
well, that's why I tell you when you're doing the prompts, Angie, put overweight in the prompts.
I did the last time. The one with the chickens on the beach. Yeah, I did that. Because it just doesn't, I don't know. The face looks exactly like mine, but no.
That's right. You know, we just want our baby features.
I'm sorry, Lep, Troy. You know, one of the funnest tweaker tricks that has always worked, and it works continuously on the same person, could be 5 minutes after the point, is good old salt rock, dude. I love the salt rock. It never gets old, dude. It never gets old when you drop salt rock around a tweaker, dude. Even if they picked up one piece that was 2 feet away from the other piece and they didn't see it, they go and they throw it down, and then they go over to the other piece and they go and they throw it down, dude. Yes. I love the salt rock game.
So you see that, Shredder? Just look on your Facebook Messenger. Follow that same way, and it'll.
It's charging in the other room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when you get a chance, just do it. It's real easy. It's real easy.
Me, man. Oh yeah. Fun with that.
So tomorrow is my wife's birthday, And I'm going to go get ready right now, and we're going to go to dinner at Red Robin right now. Early dinner.
Oh.
Well, I will
Robin.
see you guys a little later. Red Robin, yum.
Yum. Sorry.
Yum. They got all you can eat. They got all you can eat condiments, Doritos. So you can all the fries you want, bro.
No, we're going to go over to Red Robin and just have dinner, and the mall is right there. So
You're gonna eat. So you're gonna eat twice. Why would you not eat just to eat all at the Red Robin?
There you go, honey.
Give her $80 and say, "Here's your gift. Go get your."
Oh, only 80, huh? Oh, you want to go ahead and buy a little thing of lipstick?
For the birthday.
Yeah, you go ahead and buy a little thing of lipstick for $80.
Speaking of which, happy birthday to Cassie. I read in the
April.
the
Wow.
chat.
Easter. Cool.
Not tweaking, not that tweaking yet, Troy.
I'm just frolicking around at the moment with the chipmunks. They frolic.
Burk, burk, burk. Hey, lep, burk, burk, burk. Burk, burk, burk.
Now I can't get the Easter beagle out of my head. Can you picture Leb
Yeah. Yes, I know.
frolicking around in the backyard like the Easter beagle with the eags? Although, from what he said, I believe he said he's naked. I'm not sure, but so is the Easter bunny. So,
Burk, 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 burk. Talk to you guys later. See you.
All right, have fun, pal.
Oh, that's right. You're going to dinner. Oh my God, I'm so messed up.
Nice Dorito. Right. I mean, well, Twiggers, it's a specific type of drug. I mean, it's just kind of stuff. It's time for the percolator. It's time. It's time. It's time for the. I like the sound, bro.
Why don't you get more blues?
They're like $20 a piece.
They're my favorite.
Hey, what's up, lovely Ann? How you doing today,
Happy
big dog?
Easter, Ann.
We got the Misimoto. That's a different one.
It's
All right,
time
anyway.
for the percolator. It's time. It's time. All right. Yeah, welcome back to everybody. If anybody wants to join the panel, we have many open seats. We'll be here for at least another half hour, I would say. So come say hi to me, Shredder, and Angie if you want. Come tell us your innermost thoughts, feelings, and desires. If you want, you don't have to. If you don't want, you can talk about whatever you want with the reason. If you're boring, we're going to tell you so. I'm not going to lie. I get bored easily. So don't come in here with no heat. You have a nice
Don't come in here with no heat.
Hey, you gotta come and have a take or don't suck. It's like Jim Rome used to say. That's how you gotta do it. Because I mean, it's a short attention span world out there, man. You don't want to fucking lose them, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start getting ready to start cooking up some more stuff. Gotta eat.
Right, you gotta eat. That's what people do. They eat food.
And my better half's awake, and he's building this little 3+ old project car.
Go up to her and just rub her head like this, like she's a fucking dog, and see what she does.
Below the belt.
No, you don't have to do it below the belt. I mean, if you want to, you can. I mean, I'm saying just like walk up and
That's something totally different.
Right.
Sometimes it's like below the belt's like that's doing nothing.
Come here. Yeah. You got bruises everywhere?
It's lush. We're hype. Okay, cool. And it's happy. That's awesome. She's probably a little, downstairs, maybe a little, a little more dampish than we're used to. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be on stream sometimes. I'll be looking at at chicks and it moves a little bit. It gets a little harder than it was. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a boner or anything, but if I look in there and I see a nice set of titties, I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, just real quick, how it goes, bro. Shit. But welcome to everybody from around the world, from our house to your living room. It's a beautiful day
Cheers.
out there.
Enjoy the flight.
Yay, cheers. Do I have anything to bring?
Yeah, we got some 420s going as usual. If you super chance, we'll do I'll get some gummies going on. If not, that's fine too. Just join us, pull us up a chair, pull yourself up a chair, enjoy the time, enjoy the fun, man. Enjoy the fucking fun. It's a good time out there. Really good time. I had so many carrots earlier today, dude. I had a whole big ass bag of carrots, a pound and a half. A lot of carrots. I think that's more than your recommended serving. I gotta see what the recommended serving is now. Because I got a theory. I'm gonna let you into my theory here in a second, but give me a moment. What is daily recommended serving of vegetables? All right. The daily recommended serving is generally 2.5 to 3 cups per day per adult for vegetables. All right. So let's see. How many cups of carrots are in a pound and a half of carrots? Answer. All right. That was 7.25 cups of shredded carrots. So that's about 3 times the amount of carrots. Yeah, see, my theory is if you eat, because remember when I had the carrot stream, right? I was paying the super chats for carrots and whatnot. No mimosas in my mouth.
Yeah.
Remember that? And I woke up the next.
Cheese.
Yeah, I woke up the next day and I felt really good, like really good. So my theory is, if you eat, 2 to 3 times the amount of carrots as you should every day, you're just gonna feel great every day. So I'm gonna try this, and I might write a book or some shit. Yeah, and today was Easter, so I ate like fucking all these carrots on Easter, so it's a grand time, right? It's a grand time.
It's good for your eyesight.
It is too. It is too. I've had that laser surgery since 2007, and I'll tell you what, man. It's been worth it.
That's what my eye came out.
It has. I haven't worn glasses in so long. I haven't worn glasses since I was in my 20s. I mean,
Rattling.
I'm old, bro. I'm old.
Have you opened this?
Oh, stop. Don't tell a person older than you that you're old.
It's a trunk.
I mean, you want me to look old, look at this. I look old. I'm old. Look at it. There. See, there's nothing.
You get a haircut, man.
I can't help it. I'm a
Yeah, and a beard shave.
Yeah, I got beard. Yeah, I do need to trim. I do. I'm not gonna
Or the barber. $10 maybe.
I do it myself for free. Done.
Yeah. But this,
I get everything cut. And okay, Mark's had the same surgery too. Tell him how it is, Mark. Isn't that badass? I mean, laser eye surgery is one of the best investments you'll ever do in yourself. It really is. It's a great investment. But yeah, dude, I could take this down completely bald, razor included, in fucking half hour, not even, because it's real easy up top. You just the beard is fucking. I just take the one guard to here. From here back, I just fucking shave with the regular thing, then shave with the razor, and then just take the razor to the top. Boom, it's done.
Why don't you transplant everything on the side to the middle and get a mohawk?
Because I'm 50 fucking years old and it would look stupid.
No, you won't.
Hey, bottom line, bro. Bottom line, like it's I wear hats all the time. So my trademark is I've been wearing the same hat for 40 years, bro. I bought my son over 40 years now. Oh shit, leppity lep, bringing the heat, bringing the cheese, bringing the celery, whatever you prefer to use as an example for the super chat. We're gonna do a gummy on his behalf. I might do 2.
Does he get one that's stuck to each other?
You just skip straight to tequila and shrooms. Okay, I focus on tequila and shrooms. We should do that. Hey, I should. Do you want me to see if I still got that shroom stuck? Let me eat the gummies. I promise you. Give me 20 seconds. I'm gonna go over here to the area, and I'm gonna see if I can find that shroom stock. I can still hear you, so bear with me. This is a legendary. It's like 3 years old now. It's dank as fuck.
Are you okay?
I think so dank.
I am. I'm just watching you like go back to bed. You awake? You good? Are you okay?
It's in one of the boxes, I think. Oh well, can't find it.
Bubba, come here.
Could you do those keep, or do you have to eat them?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'd have to look it up. I mean, at the end of the day, it's most shrooms is just brain damage, anyways. It's not really even doing drugs,
Mm-hmm.
But I got
expiration dates don't matter.
I mean, I could try. I don't know if there'd be anything. That's the thing, dude. It's like if I shave right where Mohawk is, there's nothing really there. So it'd be like, I could do it and see what it looks like, and then because I'm gonna shave it off anyways, I could try. I was thinking about shaving my head live on the air. I might do that at some point too. I got some socks too. Here's the socks I got in the studio. We got Daffy Duck.
Oh yay!
Yeah, cool. Daffy Duck socks.
I wore my Old Bay socks not just the other day.
Okay. Nice. I forgot about those. Those are great. I love Old Bay. It's a great sauce. We still got the Mountain Dew socks.
No.
I got a couple pairs of those.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
those.
these Monopoly socks.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
And then we got the. I was gonna save these for Funky Uncle John because he was in the movie, but we got the Forrest Gump socks.
Oh my God, yeah.
Isn't that cool? But I mean, I don't know if Funky Uncle John will ever leave his house. That's look at all these drug addicts. That's very true, sir. Very true. We failed so many drug tests, Thrasher. Come holler, bro. Come holler at the 420 stream, Brain. You ain't doing nothing. I know you, bro. You ain't doing nothing. Let's be real. Well, let's be real. If you come say hi to us, you are literally doing nothing. Nothing at all.
Got a pair of Tommy Bahama.
Okay, nice.
And Americans, red, white, and blue. One sock's like stars and stripes. The other one's like red, white, and blues. Those were two pairs. I could wear either or. I could wear both reds or both stripes.
Yeah. This isn't the shirt I got left, but it's just like this, and it says "Magically Delicious." This is when I got it. I'm going over to after.
Yes.
But this is the Lucky Charms one.
Oh my God, that's cute.
And I got. Let me see if I got the picture. Hold on, I got a funny picture I could show you here. Hold on, I gotta find it. About to find it. I heard a boop, so I think somebody's here. That's probably Thrash. If I was guessing, yes, sir. Speaking of boops, welcome Thrash to the show. What's going on, brother?
Thrash.
Fucking druggies.
God damn, God.
Hockey playoffs, man.
Can't take you anywhere.
Started yesterday, I think.
What's up? What y'all doing?
Smoking weed, drinking brews. You know how we do, brother. You know how
Smoking weed, eating edibles. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
That's great. DJ Plano's got these literally same socks. I was showing them right there in the basket. That's awesome. It's a great store, that Dollar Tree. I'll tell you what.
Dollar Tree rocks, man. You can get some good snacks and shit for cheap.
You gotta watch the things though. Sometimes they don't be having deals. They think it's a deal, but it's not. You know.
Well, I get my toiletry, so toothbrushes, toothpaste, body wash, all that stuff. It's pretty cheap there, so it's better than you buy the store-bought brand name crap at like King Supers or wherever you shop, and you're spending like 5 times as much for it. So yeah, works great. Keeps my ass smelling good.
That is right, man.
And she rolled her eyes. Angie smelled my ass before. Whatever. Anyway. Spending the day with horses today.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got your Lucky Charms.
No, I was holding the Lucky Charms shirt and the box of Lucky Charms at the same time. I did not end up buying Lucky Charms that day, but that picture made me laugh.
Joey looked at that picture and goes, "Shit, I need to shave."
Well, I mean, it's weird because my beard's starting to come in dark, and I like that part. Like that part looks cool, but like it is long. I mean, I'll probably trim. I mean, I do gotta
Get that white, dude.
Oh, it's been white forever, man. I'm not white.
My car is called a Kia.
I'm at that age in my life where it's like between 40 and 70. The guys look the same. It's whatever.
40 and 70.
They have Bob Ross socks.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
peanuts.
Oh, cool.
I love the Peanuts gang.
Yeah, it just depends what you go up there and you get randomly. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, they have like painted little trees and shit on your fucking socks, to be honest. Happy little trees.
Happy little trees.
Happy little tree house socks. Bob Ross.
I love him.
Shredda's got a happy little tree on his head.
Yes, I do. This house is getting a little lively. I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna start cooking some food, more food, watching movies. I got to bounce, man.
Nice.
You rock, bro.
Brother.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Easter. Jesus.
Happy birthday.
We'll regroup later, okay? Go Panthers.
Go Panthers. Woo! Go
All right,
ahead.
everybody. Have a good time. See you later.
Oh.
So did you have a nice Easter?
Yeah, I spent it with the horses and with my girls in the morning. Went to the rescue. Freaking just raked the shit out of a ton of horses. They're shedding so much right now. They're freaking hair up your nose and everything. You're just covered with hair. And then this afternoon, go out and do afternoon chores at our barn again, and that'll be Sunday. Yeah, that is Easter. There's no eggs. It's all horse shit.
It's horse eggs.
well, they have like road apples. You know, they're about that big. So
Yeah.
I take a few of those. You know, paint them, hide them from people.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd care if they found them or not. Joey.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Shit.
Yeah, so this afternoon, in between going to the horses and stuff, I've been playing with my new power station for the camper. I got it right there. It's a Blue Eddy AC70, and it does 700. I know, like way over you guys' head. This is the off-grid electricity for the camper, so it'll power the 12-volt lights, and it'll power the diesel generator or diesel heater, and until I get solar, I'll have to charge that every time. But yeah, I'm doing some testing on how it works with the laptop, how long it'll last, and it's pretty cool. Doing some testing, so
cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I think I released yesterday my latest camper video. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's out there.
Yeah, definitely. That is so cool. It looks like it's coming along pretty well.
Coming along, getting it insulated right now. I did some testing on the cab over, crawled up in the top of it and rolled all the way to the end to make sure it doesn't tip over with me in there. Just to see that if it, you know, when it's out of the truck, it doesn't tip over. So
yeah.
Yep. But other than that, pretty good weekend. I'm off next week. I'm going to be starting creating composting using pallets and stuff out at the barn. We're going to start composting the horse manure. So that'll be something that I'll be doing through the spring and summer until fall comes, and then see if we can sell it, because horse manure is going for $20 for 4 pounds online on freaking Amazon.
Man, you gotta be bored as fuck to be buying some fucking poop online, bro.
No, it's people that use it for their gardening. It's compost.
Why don't can't they just use human shit? Why do they gotta use horse shit?
No, it's any compost, but the horse manure, as long as it's clean manure, you can get a high price for it. So while the seasons are here, might as well do it, because the shit's just going back in the ground anyway.
Drew, the legend from Dayton, my friend, my boss, my brother in arms, Navy, bringing up the Navy.
Drew,
Dayton.
what's up, man?
Good guy.
Drew in Brick City.
Yes, sir. He go to the pawn shop down there for all your needs. He will hook you up.
All your needs.
Well, if you like guitars and fucking firearms, definitely go visit Drew.
Oh yeah.
He has a nice selection, brother. Thank you, sir. Happy 420, my friend. Happy 420. Yes, sir.
Higher than GL Raff balls. I guess that's giraffe balls.
Wow. I'm trying to get there. We're almost there. We'll see. We'll probably get really high over laps. We probably will. It's I've been high all day, so it's like, you know, varying levels of high.
Yeah.
But we're rocking that shit, man. Yeah, be sure to join us. Be sure to join Funk Uncle John. We're gonna keep this going until right about 420.
Woo! 420.
There's no need to poach all the audiences, you know, because it's we got to share the love around here. It's not like a marriage, you know. YouTube's a very open relationship. You got to be, you know, polyamorous with your streams.
You just got to watch out where you trip.
Right. You'll make sure.
Oh,
You got to pull out too, or pop in, or it depends what you like.
Pull out, pull in, stay in, fall out.
Illusion.
Shake it all about.
Shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey.
Oh my goodness. And I tried to do the redirect function. I was just going to redirect everybody to Funky Uncle John's, but he would have to do something in his settings. And by the time I tried to get Funky Uncle John to figure out a redirect, it's going to be 420 on, 2017 or 2027. So I'm not calling Uncle John, I'm not saying he's not tech savvy, but, figure all that out for the 1 or 2 people who would work for when I could just drop it in the chat. It's not even worth it.
This comes from a guy who goes through a drive-through every week. Love you, Uncle John. Funky Funkle.
Chicken shit up. Oh, dude, there was Denny when we was in. This is years ago, but I was down in southern Spain because there's a base called Marone Air Base, Spain. We was driving. I can't remember exactly where it was. I think it was still in Spain, but it was right on. It was like because I remember we were looking at the thing. The sign said 41 degrees Celsius. I think that's hot as fuck. It's like 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It's fucking balls hot. But we was driving by this field in Spain, man, and they had this manure spreader. It was like it might have been a combine harvester, but they were just spreading the manure in the fields. And we drove by, but I was like, oh God.
It must have been cow manure. It must have been, yeah, because cow manure stinks.
Horrible, horrible. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh yeah. Moby Dick type oil, it says.
Sorry.
Whale oil. That's how the village did it.
Lacey and Ava this morning at the rescue, they're taking a nap in the sun.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it. I get that all the time in my backyard, not with horses, but I heard a couple cats that come back there. I see bunny rabbits. There's deer.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones. I'm trying to think if I've seen anything else. Pretty much it. Yeah, I'll see a couple. Sometimes I'll be 2, 3, or 4 just chilling. You know.
Did you see the new bird species that they found in Greenland?
Oh jeez.
Oh no, I'm falling for it. See, I'm like, no, do tell.
I didn't get Joey on that one.
I took my friggin' gullible pill today, so.
my favorite thing is to when you go to work, you go in the group chat at work and say, "Hey, did you know somebody sprayed gullible in giant pink letters in the women's bathroom right above the stall?" Like, no way, really? And then they walk in there and like, wait a minute.
Right. Wait a minute.
Because it sounds realistic. If you deliver it realistic, it sounds funny. Then whatever.
Hey Joey, here's a good one for you. Do you know what you call a lesbian on fire?
What's that?
Or an LGBTQ.
Oh jeez. Lesbian dinosaurs will lick a lot of puss.
Lick a lot of puss. Yeah. I always tell people that.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Thrash, you're in charge. I'll be right back.
Oh shit, I'm in charge. Angie's
He's
on
had
top.
2 opportunities to make me in charge and hasn't.
I think he has gender issues, Angie.
I think so. Speaking of gender issues, I got to tell you this.
Uh-oh.
I know you will appreciate it.
Okay.
I had a couple. Well, one was my sister, and then another was a friend. Because I'm not friends with my ex-husband anymore on
Right.
Facebook, obviously.
It's obvious, yeah.
I'm even embarrassed to say it. I am.
And you're live. Just remember that.
Oh yeah, we're live. I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but
Oh, it's a he.
he lives in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, with
Okay.
his new host that he's gonna use for the rest of his life. And they're both Democrats. And he has been going to these protests on the steps of the Capitol building in Pennsylvania. The first time he was dressed as Trump. He had a blonde wig, orange makeup, the white shirt, red tie, blue jacket, and he was wearing a diaper on the steps of the Capitol building in Pennsylvania. Yesterday, I got another picture.
You must have some insiders.
I do. They're looking out for me because I don't want to see his shit. I just move on, you know. He was in drag.
He's in drag.
No, I'm serious. He was in drag with the blue jacket, the white shirt, the red tie, fishnets, black pumps.
Sounds like the Rocky Horror went bad.
And you want to know this? He made their newspaper.
Hopefully it wasn't color.
Yes.
Yes. Is it online? Is it online?
Yes.
She's gonna go look.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
pull it up. I'll put his name. I think you know his name, don't you? Well, I'll just
Asshole.
Yeah.
I think he goes by ass.
There. I typed his name in the chat in the private.
Yeah.
You can look it up, but oh my God. I showed my brother-in-law and he just sat there. One, he's a Republican. Two, he hates him. And my ex has got to be the exiest ex that ever exed. I know. But you know what I'm saying, Ann?
Yeah.
See if you agree with me. My God, what does that say about me? I mean, yeah, he looks like a Fruit Loop, but what does that say about me? I married that.
Well, two things. One, you made him toe the line because it didn't come out, or you don't know that it came out while you were married. Number two, it shows how immature it is with him doing with what he did after you guys split. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a professional. I'm not a psychologist, but all I know is what I see. And if it's a spade, it's a spade.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you'd think you would know somebody after 25 years, you know?
Great gamer. You make my dreams come true. You.
Oh my God. Oh, Joey didn't hear it.
I am. Well, I'm here. I heard him say something. Somebody's in the private chat. What's going on there?
My ex-husband. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's. I typed his name in the private chat so that.
See if you can get some video and see if he walks funny now.
He's one of the. There's only like 3 people I've ever blocked. He's one of them. Just because I don't want him thinking anything. It wasn't, you know.
He's unbalanced anyway. And listen, this is one of the funniest things.
He doesn't play well on a seesaw.
He oh shit. What was
Oh,
I
shit.
saying? Damn.
Anyway, Joey, do you own a pair of fishnet stockings?
Do I own a pair or do I want a pair? The answer is no to both.
Have you ever worn a pair?
Have I ever worn a pair? No. I've worn pantyhose before. I've never worn fishnets.
Oh, you're in the Air Force, so it's
No, I've done Halloween.
Sorry, that's the Navy. That's the Navy. Sorry.
I've dressed up as a woman before. I've done drag Halloween costumes.
Oh, I used to dress up in my mom's clothes all the time as a kid, but then you grow up.
Yeah, it was one off for
Now it's
Halloween.
full time. I'm in my wife's outfits all the time.
There's a picture of what? He's like, yeah, finding a size 13 heel is just not how easy it used to be in 1992.
That must be what he did. He must have gone to Goodwill and get a pick because there were some high heels.
I don't know. He might have stock in Hookers R Us or something, you know.
I mean,
In
and
their
listen,
apparel.
let me tell you something. All right, when he was when he was dressing up, just like Trump himself with the orange makeup, he did that because it was a mess. But I'm telling you right now, his makeup was done really well. It had to have been done by a drag queen.
It must have been done by his boyfriend.
Oh no, he's dating some green-haired chick.
You sure it's a chick?
I don't know.
She's an LGBTQ.
No, there's that dude. If you're a single guy out there, it doesn't matter. Like, there's so many single women our age, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, there's like 10 for every single guy. I mean, these guys who are worth something. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about these guys who just sit there and.
They live together, but the only place they go is a gay bar that I've seen. That's when I was friends with them still, and I said, no, I'm going to be ill.
I've had relationships where we've had to just pretty much go to the gay bar all the time because there's no other place in town where you can, you know.
Going to a gay bar.
What was day? I want to take it to a gay bar. I gotta find that now. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm talking about with the little moon.
yeah, exactly. I had a friend a long time ago in the '90s. Freaking sent that song to me. I'm like, you're fucking idiot. That's back when Napster was big.
Oh,
Forget
yeah.
who sings it.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think Angie he got a little bent after the divorce. See? And then we need to get a GoFundMe going for Angie so we can get a ladder tall enough and safe enough that someone fucking change a fucking battery in her freaking smoke detectors.
I know.
I heard it just a little while ago. Like she still has she still has her fucking Christmas tree up.
Okay, I take the blame for that. I can't blame anybody else than me. But that smoke detector is this asshole's fault.
Oh my God. That's her ex.
And he made it on the front page of the Penn whatever newspaper, holding a sign that says fascism is not pretty.
He's the poster child.
I mean, I'm not showing you him in his skirt, fishnets, and heels. I think that's bad enough. Oh my God. Oh.
And just think, you slept with him.
Oh! Not for the last 10 years of our marriage. How about that? Hey, look at that ham. Nice.
I thought it was one piece. It was like 5. I thought it was a big piece of ham.
No, it's just
take a big old bite of it. Oh shit, this is thick.
It's 5 pieces of ham. I'm not gonna be able to eat all that shit right away. I have to wait.
Joey's got the fucking munchies, man.
I want to take it to a gay bar. I can't find that fucking video.
I wanna
gay bar. So our pigs out at the barn, they're going to slaughter tomorrow.
Oh.
Yep. That's why you don't get close with them.
How do you not?
Huh? How do you not?
How do you not?
Yeah, that's part of being a farmer. That's why all farmers are cold-hearted, because you got to do a lot of killing.
Yeah, it's like the chickens and stuff. You go in there, you do the deed that you need to do. You feed them, water them, and everything. And if they need something attended to them, you take care of it. But you don't get close with them, because it's if you treat them like your dog, then they become family, and you don't want that. Because so you don't want that. So. Yep. And the little fucker that bit my fucking ankle, yeah, fucker. I think they're gonna give me a slab of some bacon off of him, so I can bite him back. I was in one time. He came up and freaking got me right on the freaking calf. That little fucker bit me hard. I kicked that sucker like a football, but I almost busted my fucking foot doing it because he was thick. He's a thick pig. No, yeah, you don't get close with the slaughter animals. No, you don't.
Oh yeah. Oh, that makes me even sadder, because not only are they a kill animal, but nobody's nice to them. That's terrible.
No, they're not nice to them.
Do you pet them a little bit and give them a kind word?
You don't get close with them. You're nice to them. You give them a good life. They get spoiled rotten. They get all kinds of produce that are leftovers from the grocery stores and everything. She brings trailer loads of produce and stuff that we give to all the animals and stuff, the goats, everything. And they eat better than us. They have a great life. They do. And then, hey, you know what?
Pretty good.
Everybody loves bacon on their fucking hamburger, right?
I'm a hypocrite. I'll be the first one to tell you. I love animals, but I also love steak. So, yeah.
Well, me being a kid living in the rural country, we used to ditch school and go to. We used to ditch school and go to the slaughterhouse and watch them slaughter cows. And dude, I would leave that place almost crying, because It sucked watching the process happen. We'd watch it from beginning to end, from the time that they kill a cow, hang them upside down, bleed them out, and freaking take their. It's a real quick process, but you sit there and go, "Fuck, dude, that was a life," And I always kind of, it's hard to detach yourself when you see it happen like that, But if you live in the city and you go through fucking drive-through for the rest of your freaking life, you're not seeing the eyes of the cow that you just ate. Or the eyes of the pig and the bacon strip that you just ate.
God, I had such good ham for lunch.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, but you can have a great shit later, so it's all okay.
Well, that would just go without saying.
That's right. Happy.
So yeah. So if anybody was wondering if Thrash had a roster of women, the answer is clearly no. There is no woman waiting on this roster right now for the way he's
A roster of women.
A roster. You can tell when guys have a roster.
Who's on the roster next?
There's no roster over at Thrash.
This is my second marriage.
Right.
My first marriage, I dated the chick for 6 years, and that's including the marriage. That's including the marriage. And then my current, we'll be married 30 years, but we've been together 33. So no, there's no roster. I have no roster.
No roster over there, bro. No roster.
I don't have women waiting in the fucking, waiting in the attic or for the basement.
They're usually off-site. They're not in the attic, bro. But yeah, there's no roster.
I got more horse shit waiting for me than women.
That's true. Well, that's the thing though with them horses, bro. I mean, if anything, God forbid, what live that I was watching. All right, yeah, there's a bunch of people going live at.
What was that, Joey?
I can't remember the question. No, it was probably stupid. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down here a couple minutes. Yeah, so Funky Uncle John, there's his link. Definitely join him at 420. We'll go here for a couple more minutes. We're not gonna shut down just yet. But
cool. Yeah, I'll take off here in about a half hour to go take care of the rest of the day. You all have a great one, and I'll see you tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, now's a good time to just pop it down because we could be over there for done. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming up. Thanks everybody for the super chats. You guys are awesome. You are for real. This next weekend is Nikki's party. I'm off work Friday. Come see me at the Journey concert at Brown Stadium. Starts at 6. We'll probably be down there at 5:30 smoking some weed. So look for me if you're in the Cleveland area. And beyond that, I don't know what's going to happen Friday yet. I don't have a guess, but we'll see. Working a couple things. We're going to have some fun. So we'll see you then. If not, we'll see you in May. Thanks for coming up, boys. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Cheers.
All right.
Bye.
We're clear over here.